girls, and that's what the media
Just
ran
invite.
Unverified by but that was the headline out of all of this, because most of the shit in those files is nothing that can actually be confirmed or investigated. And the people that are telling you
join my
this
game?
is important to them.
Oh, you want me to join you?
And that's the truth.
Yeah, you can. The game's still like early on.
Massey is asshole. He truly is. Ehab says Gothix announced she's running for office. She could use our support. That's awesome. Gothix is great. Valkyria Winter says Aussie here. I'm here for the chaos and enjoying the hot Jeremy yelling at people. So continue to go. Go 199.
I don't think the lobby's full.
Thank you, Valkyria Winter.
I don't know how.
It
might be because you're.
We can't get the lower.
Off. It says you're offline. I'm not sure.
Arrest to stick. None of the elites are going to jail off of hearsay, and it's obvious. But you have people out there believing that there's this massive cover-up from the Trump administration.
Can I filter out maps or no?
It's just insane. Jay Skywalker says Bondi deflection's hard.
We figured it out.
Terrible hearing.
I'm asking you if I can.
Terrible. She really is.
For sure you can.
Voices, leftist handshake, black pilling, right? Yes, 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 right there. Minister of Politics says you don't understand, Jeremy. They don't want to say the names because they're afraid. That's why they're putting their faces all over national TV. Exactly. It makes no sense. It makes zero sense. Like, we're fearful, which is why we're on national TV speaking out. What? It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so like apparently custom search is supposed to be somewhere.
Common sense is not so common anymore, apparently. So, I do wish I could find that clip where she says we're gonna make up our own list.
Okay, there we go.
Let's see if I can find.
So, do you want to play the big
yeah, right here. Okay.
open fields map with the oil?
He's not just a serial predator.
No.
He was an international
I don't like that map.
And then Empire.
And many around him knew. Many participated.
Are there any of the others that you don't want to play?
And many profited. And yet he was protected. So I stand here today.
No, not really. Just the DLC maps.
Yeah, I think the base maps are good
We are
enough.
not asking for pity. We are here demanding accountability. And I'm demanding justice. Congress must choose. Will you continue to protect predators, or will you finally protect survivors?
Would you end up eating, dog?
I would like to announce here today.
Got some chicken wraps at
Epstein
Tim's.
survivors have been discussing creating our own list.
Whoa.
Partially regret it, but then.
Me Too 2.0, baby. I'll accept your apologies via Super Chat for any of you that were complaining and telling me that I was, making this up or whatever. I'll accept your apology via Super Chat.
We know the names. Many of us were abused by them. Now, together as survivors, we will confidentially compile the names we all know, who were regularly in the Epstein world. And it will be done by survivors and for survivors.
There you have it. Congressman Massey stands
Wow, dude, that's so troll. This guy stayed in the helicopter, so it was 5 out of 5 in terms of people. And then he jumps out when it's high enough to where I can't get in. What a fuck.
I'm not in the game.
Oh.
Dan Bass says, I apologize.
And, yeah.
Well, at least Dan apologized, okay? So that was nice. That was nice. Okay, so listen. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen?
Okay, so it saves.
3 of Breaking Guthrie
My custom
is
search.
about to premiere.
At least
I know you're
for now.
excited. I know you can't wait. Season 3 of Breaking Guthrie, ladies and gentlemen, and we've got some new developments.
Are you in the game?
Breaking Guthrie. Yesterday, We
Yeah.
got a O.J. Simpson. I'm sorry, a black glove. I just thought about O.J. because you know black glove, but you know a black glove appeared, and very original writing, by the way. I have never seen a black glove found at a potential crime scene. So yeah, a black glove, a lone black glove. I couldn't believe it, and now we have some more developments. So here we go.
When a perpetrator is fleeing the scene, they may be geared up and gloved up and masked up when they're at the location, but once they flee the location, they may start to discard things out the window of the vehicle, such as rubber gloves. And those are the kind of things that law enforcement is probably looking for on the side of the road.
And the recovery of a black glove could be a key piece of evidence in the search for Nancy Guthrie. Right now, investigators have just set up a tent on the front door of Nancy's home. Jason Pax,
Got a tent.
agent and hostage negotiator, first on the.
Now, I would like to know, so hang on. I'm not certain, but I think we're one step away. We are one step away from.
Dog, you want to take this tank or no?
If the writing
No,
is
you're right.
consistent, we're already was set up in the beginning of the Guthrie house. We could be getting close to this moment right here. In Breaking Bad, we'll see, but we're not there yet. But we're getting close. We're getting very, very
Shotguns, man, like.
This is such a joke.
There's like 7 million people in this room.
Need a medic!
Your dog, there's multiple people right on my ping. Yep, there's like 3 or 4 guys in that room. Multiple people.
I want to put
But do you know who the prime suspect is based on the information we have right now? Prime suspect, in my humble opinion, and again, for legal reasons, I am meaning, okay?
Thank you.
But it's pretty obvious.
Dude, I can't.
Prime
Like, I don't even know where they are, dude.
TMZ has more information than everybody. This right here, I'm tired of TMZ being this central character of this horror story. It's TMZ. They're the main focus of this entire disaster.
Need a medic!
They've got more screen time than anybody. They have more information than anybody.
Need a medic!
They've been referenced more than anybody. It's them. They're getting the emails. They're getting the ransom emails. They have access to the bank account with the Bitcoin, like everything.
Saying, yes, I was here, no, I was not here. Then you get their information from their device. You see if they were telling you the truth or not, and you plot that. So when you go back to the timeline, we work on, the FBI works on 100%.
We're targeting
So when you
Alpha.
go back to that timeline, and you say,
Like if you eliminate all the nonsense from the story,
Okay, I'll watch it
let's
until
eliminate all of the craziness. Just on face value, it is a terrifying story. That a something mother who lives alone could be kidnapped. On the surface, horrible, very scary, very nerve-wracking, hits home with everybody. But then you add all of the stuff into it, and it becomes almost comical how this is all played out.
Yeah, I don't even know what to
you're
do,
able to
dude.
prove everything on that timeline. Another important point about this timeline, this is the public timeline that we know about. There's probably a more comprehensive timeline in the FBI's command post there at the Tucson Resident Agency that they have that we don't. So hopefully that's what we're seeing as a result of that timeline that we don't know. That's why we're seeing
and then you might be able to look up a third level
Shit.
Ooh, shocked.
FBI just releases description of suspect in his backpack in Nancy Guthrie disappearance. So there you have it. They just released this right here. $100,000 reward from a family.
There's a
that
guy
apparently
camping
has
in their bathroom
paid
downstairs.
millions of dollars to hidden Bitcoin. The FBI released details on the suspect in Nancy Guthrie
Holy
describing him as male, approximately 5'9" with an average build.
Like, why do I still? Wow, I've smelled smoke for the past half hour, dude. Unreal.
Reward has increased from 100K, or increased to 100K as agents review 13,000 plus tips. That's a pretty
Oh, God.
generic bag. You can get that at any Walmart, I think.
Oh,
So,
Ugh.
not really specific there on that, but you know. So you got that, and then they might have like
Grab
a
what you
person
can!
that they're considering a potential suspect. But we've already seen them round up Carlos and Hector, and they questioned Carlos and Hector, and they let whichever it was. I think they let Carlos go.
Keep it going.
I mean, that's a clear case of profiling, by the way, which I really endorse. I have no problem with profiling, but it's clear that they profiled when they picked that guy up. They're like, oh, Mexican? Oh, his name's Carlos? Oh, let's round that guy up. He probably has something to do with it.
Reading the message coming from law enforcement and the FBI. On one hand, there is this sense that they are zeroing in for the deployment of HSP or SWAT. There is some sense that they have levers playing some very limited directions. On the other hand, they're canvassing video in a month and a half long period, suggesting that the investigation is still wide open.
And just before we move on back, I want to go back to this because listen to this. All right, TMZ has received another email from the person who claims to know the identity of Nancy Guthrie's kidnapper, and the words are chilling.
Oh,
Why is TMZ receiving this? Why is Harvey Levin the central character in this story? It makes no sense.
TMZ has obtained a second email from the man who claims to know the identity of Nancy Guthrie's kidnapper.
dude, there's a
Now,
fucking
just to be
medic on my
clear,
floor and
TMZ
he's
gets all of
just
this information,
standing
yet
there.
TMZ has never reported on the fact that Harvey Levin, their founder, was directly mentioned in the Epstein files in a pretty damning way. Pretty interesting that they have not addressed that.
We told you yesterday that this man sent us an email saying
Grab what you can!
he will reveal the name if he gets one victim.
Need to hold the area!
He did not receive any account is so this morning.
Thank you, Jay Hyper. Appreciate the raise, brother.
Jesus Christ. Somebody destroyed the fucking tank.
I didn't know that was our boy Carlos getting a shout out. Carlos, gone but not forgotten. A legendary cameo appearance from Carlos in season 2 of Breaking Bad.
Maintain your attack.
Custody a couple of days ago. Briefly, he was detained and then released. That fears retaliation becomes forward, and that even Bitcoin slow after coming forward. And about a difference between yesterday and today. And we are not going to get specific about what he's talking about. It is chilling. We have told law enforcement specific about that. It's very clear here that this is the second and last attempt. We have checked the Bitcoin address. The one yesterday and today, they are the same. And we checked the Bitcoin address just before talking to you. There is nothing in that Bitcoin address, at least right now.
What a wild. Now, just
Dude,
for
this guy's a
context,
fucking
this is our
loser,
boy
dude.
Carlos, who was detained
What's his name?
by law enforcement. Let's listen to Carlos.
Enemy are now in control of more objectives.
I need a fucking medic!
Targeting objective Bravo.
And investigators showed up to this house, or were you the one who was pulled over in the traffic?
Need a medic!
Where was it?
Right here.
Okay, you were told
there's a way to find out if he's been to that house. There's absolutely a way, and I would almost, like, I've done a lot of delivery work in the past. I don't know how many deliveries there are today. I can't understand if you do, like, hundreds of
My
houses
God,
per
man!
week.
Like I can't even
Maybe
see them,
they
dude.
start
I hear
to
them, but I
all
can't
the
see them.
same, but I have a hard time believing he would not know that he had been to that house. That was the only answer that really stood out to me.
What do you do? Okay, do you think you might deliver the package to Nancy Guthrie's house?
Possibility,
Yeah, you ever do it like Amazon packages or anything?
oh, that's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said that GPS coordinates would 100% be able to confirm that. I get it though. Like, I've seen a few of you say, like, you know, all the houses look the same. I do get that. I do. But I don't know, man. I've done deliveries before as well. I feel like within a couple of days removed, and how focused this has been, it feels like
The fucking teammates for it.
Did you think you made it? Did they ever?
Yeah, you are right, though. I mean, let's just apply it to me being a streamer. I can't remember what I said yesterday, so fair enough, Carlos. Fair enough. We're going to let you off the hook, because the chat's always like, hey, Jeremy, you remember what you said 4 years ago on this date, on this timestamp? I'm like, I don't remember yesterday, bro, but I'm glad you do.
And all I know is that they show my picture of somebody wearing a mask.
How do you think they connected that case to
I'll go ask them, bro.
Okay, so
That's
then
something you gotta ask them.
Our forces are attacking objective Charlie.
Overall, he seems genuine with it, except for that one answer, but overall, he seems genuine.
Dude, why do I lose aim assist when I'm looking at a tree?
The best character we have met in these
I can see the guy
of
perfectly.
Breaking Guthrie at this time. Right now, Carlos is my front runner for the Emmy Award. Isn't that the TV award? So right now, I have Carlos being nominated for an Emmy as it stands right now.
Look at that fucking move.
Be advised, hostiles attacking Bravo.
The fact that they've mobilized their HRT team, which is the team that would affect the arrest of the perpetrator, tells me that they are starting to narrow in the scope of their investigation, and they want the team in place so that the team can be dispatched and react on a moment's notice.
But why then would you need to go back and look for neighbor video over a month and a half long period from the beginning of January to the date of the crime?
Because the investigation is still an active investigation, and they're looking for any clues. I said from the very beginning that I believe that this individual conducted some sort of surveillance prior to the date of the crime, which means typically they'll do a drive-through of the neighborhood, several days before, several weeks before. They'll go there multiple times, frequently trying to find the best way and the quickest way to get in, and the quickest way to get out.
I'm still, Doctor, the conversation. On one hand, law enforcement is guarding information fairly closely to the vest. They're not sharing things with the public. That's become imminently clear. On the other hand, they're turning to the public for help for more information. Again, putting us in this position of, are you zeroing in? Is that why you're withholding information? You don't want to compromise the investigation? Or are you at a place where you're really asking, hey, we don't have it here. We need you, the public.
Well, yeah, I think it's about narrowing it down. I think there's so much chaos, there's so much noise being brought into this investigation, whether or not ransomware, whether or not people detained are actually involved in a crime or just somehow ancillary involved. I think they're trying to focus, they're trying to tune out all the noise and try to figure out where exactly is the next step in this investigation. Where's the next piece that needs to be laid down in order to finalize and get Nancy Guthrie back?
In some ways, I feel like they are asking for the noise, asking for tips. Soliciting 4,000 different calls to come in, which would
God damn it, dude.
I just tweeted out a link to the COVIDcast community on Twitter, by the way. So for those of you that have been trying to find it, I just tweeted it out, so you can join that way if you want. Right there. I just tweeted it out, so you can find the link right there on my Twitter account. You can follow there if you want. I went ahead and made it public right now for everybody to join in.
Don't have some leads, you need someone to provide you those leads. Instead of zeroing in, they're opening up the investigation. But I'm not the investigator. You guys are both the experts in this. Stay with me for just a moment, guys, because we have brand new video that we want to share with you.
Here it
There
is.
is new video TMZ says is on the FBI's radar in this case. It's being widely discussed online.
Is that Mike? Is this the video of Mike?
It was captured at 1:52 in the morning.
Honestly, Mike would not have been caught on video. Mike from Breaking Bad would never have been caught on video, so there's no way that this is Mike.
5 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home. You see a man in the video, both wearing a backpack and holding a backpack. One of them has reflective stripes, similar to the one worn by the man in the Nest camera video. The man appears to try and open a gate at a residence and is unable to do so. He leaves at 1:53. As a reminder, we have been told by law enforcement that software detected someone on camera at 2:12 a.m. So there would be 19 minutes in between this moment and that moment. We want to be clear here. The person in this video is not a suspect or subject in any way at this time, but the video is out there and it's getting a lot of attention, so we wanted to address it, and it is being considered.
Actually, didn't even let me change my fucking class.
Now to
So let me recap what Bill Kane said. Here we go. Okay, so we have breaking news in Breaking Guthrie Season 3. We have new video obtained by TMZ. Yes, the same TMZ that gets all the information surrounding this entire story. Suddenly, TMZ now has video footage. They're getting the emails, access to the Bitcoin, they're getting the ransom letters, and now they're getting video. And what this video tells us is that once again, law enforcement has no fucking clue what's going on. They have no clue at all. Chances are, the man in the video is either named Hector or Carlos. We don't know yet. But we basically put a breaking news banner in front of this video to let you know that the FBI is... That's all the information that we have. So there's literally nothing to talk about. But if you look up, boom, breaking news. It seemed like there's something more going on. In reality,
One went behind that building. Gonna go to your right. It's back at noon.
So 1:53 a.m. And we need to put that in the timeline of when we see the video.
Why do I always get out of the tank to war, like on the side of their tank?
Previously, there was some discussion about
No matter where I enter the fucking tank. It's so dumb.
The person in the video that was just shown, he may have been just a random burglar going, to do a suicide place to place, trying to see if they could look in the cars or homes. The person that perpetrated this crime was definitely in the vehicle because he actually knew Miss Guthrie from the.
We have a new suspect right now, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new suspect. And this is the first ever footage of it right here. I know you're used to exclusive rights, but CobraCast now has a suspect. This is the first image released on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go right here.
Of course.
Vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro.
There you go. Okay, so right there we have vote for Pedro. That was the words that our suspect said. This is our suspect right here. Appears to probably be 5'1", maybe on a good day, 5'1". And as you can hear, vote for Pedro.
Dude, it's non-stop fucking tanks, man.
In Breaking Guthrie, we will let you know when we get more information.
let's go back to.
I did my best. Took out like fucking 3 tanks, dude. Oh, I need help. I need help. They're about to kill me.
Often a Ring branded camera. In this case, it was a Nest branded camera, which is often.
Okay,
My
so
reticle's right on him.
Pedro's
I
already
don't know what I
working,
have to do there.
the political side here because of his appearance here. He's already looking for best supporting actor. This is what Pedro had to say.
If you vote for me, all of your wildest dreams will come true.
Thank you, Pedro. Okay, so we're pretty invested in this at this point in time.
By Google. They can or cannot hook that up to a cloud service. Many of us have that. I'm sure many people watch. When you do have that connected to the cloud service, you have the capability of going back and reviewing footage from several days and weeks in the past. That doesn't seem to be the case here. It seems to be the case that if you do not connect to the cloud footage, everything is recorded on the local device. So it takes the camera device off of the door, and we've seen the empty holder. He now has basically absolved himself of anything that happens on video afterwards, and it's hard to recover what happened before because it's on the device. Now, this is what Google and the FBI were able to do.
Come on, dude.
Even though it's supposedly only on the local device, and give us the image. My question for you is,
So FBI Phoenix just released this. Today the FBI is releasing a reward to $100,000 for more information on Nancy Guthrie and or the arrest and conviction of anyone.
How can he noob tube me when he's not even when he's around the corner?
Identifying details about the suspect and the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie have been confirmed after a forensic analysis of the doorbell
That physically
camera
doesn't make
footage by the
sense.
FBI's Operational Technology Division. And kind of repeating some of the stuff that we had said previously about this. Yeah, so we really have no more information. We have no more information. Like, all of this is a long way of telling you that they don't have any more information. As it stands, that is where we are. This is again, the most clumsy story I have seen in a long time. John for 20 says, have you noticed no one has asked if the woman is still alive? The family hasn't made any more statements, and the kidnappers to release her. Nobody seems to ask for proof of life. And this is coming off of like the video of Savannah Guthrie saying, we received your message, and we understand.
There's a tank that's half HP. I was almost dead.
When she said we received your message, we understand. And it was
behind this little tank.
We're
You're losing A.
There was one where she had the 6 fingers.
We received your message, and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate. This is the only way. This is very valuable to us, and we will.
This is like 6 days ago. Who did she receive a message from? What message did they receive? What was in the message that was said? And you said you would pay, yet you haven't paid. None of this shit makes sense. One bit. Law enforcement does not want to.
Oh, there's a fucking tank on the mountain. On the big mountain.
Where?
I don't know, it's getting fucking lit up by bullets. I don't know.
They've already given out all this information.
I went into the building you're in.
Watching the NASCAR rules. Is it starting now? I gotta pull that up. Yeah, I was gonna watch that tonight. So I call them the twin 125s because that's what I used to call them. Twin 125s. Okay, so I've got it on my phone now. So the twin 125s is what I call it. Anyway, yeah, I don't buy this that law enforcement does not want to tip their hand. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't really understand what they need, what this cybersecurity expert means by that. But that said, that's kind of the gist of it right now for Breaking Guthrie. I will keep up with any new developments that are going on. But to be fair, a lot of the updates we're getting are not really not at all. So, for new cycles, I mean, no, this is absolutely fascinating. Breaking Guthrie season 3 is awesome. All right. Kyle Busch on the pole. That's for Sunday. These are the duels. The Daytona duels, I guess, is what they call them now. What else is going on that this might be distracting? I'm not sure if I buy into this being a distraction. I just find this to be a complete and total cluster F. That's the way I'm looking at it anyway. That's my view on it. We'll see though. Damn it! Did I just? Danky just sent me something he wanted me to react to. What did you send me, Danky?
Dog. Got the helo.
Oh, okay. Where are you?
Back the base.
Drive to.
Alright, so this is Stephen
Oh
Crowder.
my
She's
fucking
a
god,
massive
man.
Embarrassment. Well, I can't
fucking-
disagree with that. headline.
Right when I get into the fucking vehicle, I get sniped. The fucking joke.
It's hard to listen to. This is the Attorney General of the United States of America. And she sounds like a Karen complaining about high prices at a grocery store.
How ironic is that? You know why?
I don't see any vehicles on it. The missile.
The Dow right now is over. The Dow is over $50,000.
Treasury. I thought you were up with DOJ. Yeah. So they were asking, here's the thing. They were asking appropriate questions for the DOJ. You answered them as though the DOJ isn't under your control. Jeffrey Epstein and his well, or next thing. Here's the thing, Jeffrey Epstein. We have covered it. All through that segment that is beginning, middle, and end. Everything that we know was helpful. Please go check it out. What I don't want to do is exactly what these people I'm about to present are doing. If you have information, if you have knowledge, if there is something shocking, then provide it. Otherwise, shut up, and it seems like clout chasing, and it's constant teasing, and we don't believe you to. We'll get to that montage.
I always
What?
make a point to remind all of you that I was wrong about
That was some
Steven
fucking
Crowder
bullshit.
and my criticisms of him. I believe that Steven Crowder might be the one of the best commentators on all of the right. He really is good. I still find his comedy to be incredibly cringe, but I do think that he's great, and I was wrong. And I always admit that whenever I react to Crowder.
And others. But Pam Bondi yesterday, she was live, and I didn't have the stomach for it. Let me be really clear about it. I've never been a fan. We didn't cover her hearing because before any of this went down, I thought she was going to be a disaster. Pam Bondi is unintelligent, she's unprincipled, and she should be fired. She's not good at anything of note. She's not a good communicator. She's not effective in policy making at all. And I know she's obviously it's different as a head of the DOJ, but certainly as far as the policies within that department, she hasn't cleaned house. She hasn't answered questions. And yesterday at the hearing, she also did the perpetual victimhood sort of feminism thing with I'm constantly being interrupted. Well, I will tell you, after call balls and strikes, She wasn't answering questions, and it looked quite foolish. It reflected poorly on the administration. She needs to go. Case in point, listen to her.
I mean, this is the part, like, to me, this is the second worst moment for Pam. And the first, number one is the Epstein fight.
Nice, my fucking pair.
I saw that. How does it feel breaking both your kneecaps before getting shot to death?
Oh, it feels like my parachute doesn't want to work.
Make Massey any less cringy and terrible in his own right. They are both incredible.
Bro, like I can't even see, like I'm no one's like being getting on my screen. I'm just like
what?
I can't fucking see anyone. They're all behind walls and everything.
Oh.
Can't see a single fucking person.
Okay.
He is the most transparent in the nation's history. None of them has American government for the last 4 years.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Jeffrey Epstein. How ironic is that? You know why?
Holy fuck.
The Dow right now is over.
Dude, how do I get music to play in the tank?
Not dollars. You're a great stock trader, as I hear, Raskin. The Dow is over 50,000 right now.
You're not there to do a roast session. Like, most of this sounded like I want social media.
S&P at almost 7,000. Nasdaq smashing records. Americans' 401ks and retirement savings are booming. That's what we should be talking about. We should be talking about making Americans safe. We should be talking about, what does a Dow have to do with anything? That's what they just asked.
Answer.
Are you kidding?
Okay.
For the first time.
I shot maybe 5 bullets at least into him.
4 years, yet President Trump has done it in
I don't know what's going on, dude.
Do you ever get so embarrassed for someone?
My reticle's right on him. Nothing is connecting.
Physically in pain that you're so embarrassed for them. That's
Yeah, I
I
got
don't think I want to play this. I think I want like smaller maps.
national median rents have fallen to a
Are you flying the helicopter?
low thanks to Donald Trump. That's why
Come pick you up?
they want to focus on Epstein and our most transparent
Nice.
president in the nation's history.
Oh, you must think you're
I can't fucking fly over this shit.
Oh,
I thought
there you go.
it was DOJ.
Are you in?
Yeah. So they were asking, here's the thing.
Yeah.
They were asking you appropriate questions for the DOJ.
Yes.
You answered them as though the DOJ isn't under your control, isn't under your purview. This just
Okay,
seems like
there's other helicopters. Guy, take that guy out.
when you understand that she was using those from Scott Besson. So that makes, yeah, that's... It's a live show, 11 a.m., so tune in and watch the video. 11 a.m. weekdays.
I get what she's trying to say.
Going back here.
The whole thing, though, is
Damn.
but
Actually,
40% off for life. Pick up a bottle at fountaindaily.com. I have no problem giving him his blood back. I've already got it.
Can't do it. Won't do it. Oh, you. Exactly how to not be taken seriously, but more importantly, this is something that you talked about. She may not identify the feminist. I'm a victim. I can't believe you won't let me finish. And here's the thing, there's an appropriate time to bring that up if you are answering the question appropriately. She wasn't. It's about as bad as a phone or whatever.
I could have finished my answer.
how much health is it?
More than 500 attorneys and reviewers who assisted with the
That's why I don't like fucking playing with all anti-air fucking things, man.
Are protected. You are protected under. Do you want me to answer or do you want to interrupt? I believe Wexner's name was listed more than 4,000 times. About I already told you that. This is where it's listed as a finish my answer. Come on. Let me finish my answer.
Bondi comes off as like this.
Dude, how is she not dead, man?
Medic! That thinks she's more important than she is, and she spends her time intimidating.
Like maybe if the fucking gun was a 5-shot kill, but it's a 3-shot kill, and he's still alive.
We corrected that. Come on. He's already. You're acting like everybody's trying to cover up Wexner's name.
Reclaiming my time.
To answer this question.
Reclaiming my time.
And I need to give my answer.
These are obviously improper redactions.
Rubio did. Listen, and maybe I'm misremembering, but as much as I have problems with Cash Patel, I feel like Cash Patel did a great job when he was here as well. I feel like Cash Patel was very calm, cool, and collected when he went through this roast session. Now again, that's isolated from how I think he acted overall, but when he was in the same situation, he did a great job of keeping his composure and being very calm. I
think the guy you killed.
This, but I won't be. Rubio has, as Brownie just called him most of his plays, Rubio's been absolutely. So let's go.
Manner that's very effective. I present to you the most improved player, Marco Rubio.
I worry that you are playing fast and loose with our nation.
Well, I just gave you testimony here.
I just want to conclude by...
Yeah, but I just gave you testimony of how well things are moving forward, not as fast as everybody
You also said that in 6 or 9 months, if things don't go well, you're going to have to do something else. And the president's already said that he's not ruled out the military option. And you've also just said that, yes, we are at war. The president has worked
every president retains the power to use military
to protect. To ask you...
And I gave you a very specific example. Every president retains the right to defend the United States against an imminent threat. Yes, if there are just give you an example, Iranian drones deployed in Venezuela.
Dude, I got fucking 6 RPGs.
Even if it's located in Venezuela, but we hope we don't get to that point. We don't expect to get to that point. We're not trending in that direction. That's a fact.
See? Perfect. There you go.
Really good. I can't believe the difference of perception I have of Marco Rubio before he became part of the Trump administration to now. Because I really did not like it.
You answer the questions with a very specific example, and when they try and redirect, not you go, oh, hold on, I did answer it. Very specific example, not, hey, can I...
Oh my god, how many fucking snipers, man?
It just...
Dude, like...
And one thing that she said, I want to address this because she's like, the Democrats, that's a fair point. The Democrats didn't bring this up.
Unfucking-playable,
Like, they
bro.
are the only one asking questions. Blank is asking questions right now that you need to answer. Stop acting like this is just political theater on the questions.
Right.
And start answering what is actually going on and who is going to be charged.
And I know what you're going to say. Well, you guys have pointed out hypocrisy.
Go over.
Sure, we have. Because it's Pam Bondi's job to answer for the...
Dog, look at him, he's up there.
That is her job. That's why she's there.
Got him.
Here, she's not actually doing her job. And she's playing victim when people call her both left and right on her not doing her job appropriately. And just
she is objectively the worst hire in this Trump administration, which is interesting because she might have been one of the best hires in the first Trump administration because that's how bad the first administration was. But most of
am I going through?
And so
This guy needs to buy a lottery ticket.
most of them have been.
Wow, yeah, it's impossible to hit that guy.
And she has been bad. There's going to be a fight.
How far ahead do you lead the bullet?
And I think that it is just a
Well, I don't really know how to explain that.
one that's not easy. I believe that I absolutely believe that. I also believe she has no business being in this position. I think she's loyal to Trump. I don't think she's anti-Trump. I don't think she's acting working against Trump. I think she's completely in over her head and she has no idea what she's doing. That's what I think. I think she has no idea what she's doing. She is not qualified for this position. Not built for this at all. And that's not shocking that a woman is in a powerful position.
What the fuck is this guy doing?
Okay, dude, I only have a Meg and 8. Like, if I need to shoot 25 into them, then I'm never gonna kill them.
Oh, what the hell's going on, dude?
Yeah, this might be the worst game I've ever played. Nothing is connecting. I have 8 bullets, and I'm shooting them with every single bullet I have, and they're not dying.
As bonded is, or I should say, all of these people, and I don't want to use the term grifters, but people who go, I've seen the unredacted, and oh my gosh, boy, wait until you see what I have for you. Constant keys of potential. Will they, won't they, names.
Nah.
Why do they wait until I'm at the top of the ladder to start shooting instead of killing me while I'm at the bottom?
So happy to be here.
Tell me, dog.
We're talking about people on both sides of the aisle. We're talking about famous people, rich people, people in power, prime ministers.
Just like, I hate this. This is one of the only games where you can play 2 different days and you're playing a different game.
Are you among the members who got to see the unredacted files today?
Yes, I saw some of them, not all of them. I'll be going back tomorrow this morning.
Any reaction to this news file?
There's folks who are definitely implicated in Trump
Yeah,
conspiracy.
they filter out this map. I honestly just want to play on the map where the road is in the middle. Or whatever C is in the middle. Yeah, whatever else.
Let me see if I can find it. Nick Foley cheat pop. Okay? That's what she did. Hang on. I have to find out. Nick Foley cheat pop. Probably can't play
Like, you're not gonna kill someone moving side to side like
Foley
that.
used to get cheap pops, and that is exactly what the Epstein survivors just did. Everybody will cheer when I say it.
Just getting hit markers, dude.
This isn't professional wrestling.
You just fall, dude.
Children being harmed, and you're worried about cheap pops, and then you're gonna smile.
You should get more points for doing 85 damage than actually getting a kill, because you fucking hit marker them every time.
Discussing creating our own list of names.
Yeah, filter out that map.
We know the names.
Keisha Cairo? Yeah, that's basically the only fucking thing I want to play.
Many of us were abused by them.
You gotta figure out how to use Microsoft.
Oh, not the New York map with the bridge in the middle, or the one where there sees the big building.
Oh, okay, yeah, fine, those as well. Like those, we could play those as well.
What about the one? What about the one with the pyramid and the loading screen?
Yeah, no, that one's okay.
Okay, so basically,
I'm gonna say something right now.
what about Manhattan
I just
Bridge?
don't-
Do you like Manhattan Bridge?
I can't enjoy
Or bees on the
a
top of the
movie
building?
anymore because
Yeah,
nothing
no, not really.
Okay, so basically just
stays
the.
sacred. Everything about movies.
I think those
leaks,
are the beta
okay?
maps.
Everything about TV shows leaks. I can't enjoy WWE anymore because nothing is a surprise. Everything leaks. All right? There's no such thing as a surprise anymore in the entertainment world. Nothing stays sacred. But all of these people have the Epstein list and all of these powerful people and all of these names, and magically, it never leaks online. No one has these names. It's never leaked anywhere. This is the most ironclad list I have ever fucking seen. Yet a fucking movie that you're trying to keep, you know, the spoilers from leaking out, and guess what? Somebody leaks it out and ruins the ending. Somebody leaks this thing's happening. But the Epstein names? No. Every one of these motherfuckers that stand up here and claim that they have names. I have names of powerful people on the list. Why the fuck don't you tell us who they are? Tell us who's the names. Say them. Shouldn't you tell us right now? Because every minute that goes by, every second that goes by, that you don't release these names of powerful people that are harming children, every second that goes by, another kid is being hurt, and you're virtually on TV about it. Because this is not about protecting children, this is about Me Too 2.0. You are dangling this nonsense out there so that it seems like you're the virtuous one, but in reality, if you're standing on national television and you're telling the world that you know the names of powerful people that have harmed women and children,
Oh man.
you are proving that you are not only you're not virtuous, but you are the literal is what you are.
You're gonna make it!
Keep
Hold on!
grandstanding on TV and telling the world that you have a list of powerful men that are harming children, but you're not going to release it because you're trying to do the right thing. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm sick of these fucking people.
They're moving on from this. I wish that we could.
Okay. Now, let me be really clear before I get to the people getting ahead of it. The public interest in this case is unbelievable. So the victims will be fine in the court of public opinion. And they will be protected legally. Many people have offered to assist them if they reveal their abusers. Here's the thing. You have names in these files in the public of people who were invited, let's say, to Epstein's house. Once didn't know who he was, showed up for dinner, showed up for a party. You have victims' names that were revealed, but not those who were repeat visitors with intimate relationships. The redactions are consistent. That's why the public will, of course, silence these people if they provide viable information. And remember, Elon offered to defend anyone who reveals the truth.
The richest man in the world.
Holy fuck. Dude, it's like I hear them all around me, man.
Fucking annoying. I had to patch something.
I feel like they have to fucking fix that, man.
Okay, if that happens one more time, I'm not fucking playing this, dude. Shot 2 different people like maybe 7 times each. The guy just crouches behind cover and I'm dead for free. It's impossible.
Suspicions as to who may be involved because some suspects are.
God, I'm shooting him in the head and he just gets to crouch.
What did you do to celebrate? Oh, me had a big party on Little St. James, you know, with all my friends, Elmo and Big Bird, and of course, Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein.
You can't just drop that. Mr. Monster.
Right from the mouth of a monster.
Yeah, you can't just drop. You gotta follow up. No, that's not fair. You're still here, and you're still watching this.
So ultimately, I do believe that this is Me Too 2.0. That's what I believe this is. And now, when I say that it's Me Too 2.0, I don't mean that these things didn't happen, because it's clear that these things happen. And Jeffrey Epstein was arrested, and his, accomplice was arrested, and there's a lot more people that are involved in this. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Fucking piece of shit.
He's in a corner. He's in a fucking corner, dude.
And that is truly where the problem lies.
Look at these fucking faggots, man.
Are not in it for the right reasons. They're in it for the manipulation that they can use this for. And they are emotionally manipulating a lot of people that seem to buy into the fact that the people that are pushing these narratives actually care about victims, women, and children. And all you need to have is the slightest bit of common sense.
Oh my god, I'm getting shot through the fucking floor, man.
Generally pushing these narratives have proven over and over and over and over again that they don't actually care about protecting women and children, but literally anyone. They want open borders. They don't want you to have
Getting the
guns.
fuck out of here.
They don't want ID for voting. They don't want kids to be protected in school. They want to push transgender ideology. They want to push all of this stuff. They care about victims. Okay, it's insane. So, yeah, it's Me Too 2.0.
Somebody fucking spawn on me.
It's an opportunity for. They're basically just masking.
Dude, this audio is disorienting, man. Like, I don't know where the fuck they are.
That it's about justice for victims, but in
This fucking site does not look the same as it used to.
people they don't like.
Drive from behind my teammate was right behind me. I'm not playing this fucking piece of shit game, dude.
People we don't like, just like the Me Too movement.
God, that's fucking dumb.
Simple as that. And either you can see that for what it is, or you can't. Let's see here. Ministry of Wrong Thing says, you don't understand, Jeremy. They don't want to say the names because they're afraid. Oh, we got that one earlier. Zinny Biscuit says, might be wrong, but if...
Or if you're traveling, you can get an exemption. You don't happen to be...
Overwhelmingly, a lot of people of color. There are so many civil rights organizations that have run the data.
I love he's just like, how? Just answer it. How?
If we look at the way that it is going to disenfranchise black voters,
bullshit, man.
it's the same president. If we want to continue
Absolutely fucked.
it's the way that you're putting new poll taxes on this, where you're making people have. That's what we can do
Oh,
now.
fuck.
It's kind of an idiom, right? If you want to say that people have to prove that they are citizens, that they have to prove with a voter ID, the reality is you're layering what is a constitutional right for the American people and making it harder for people to vote in this country, and it's going to disenfranchise black people.
Concern you that you're making all these claims, you've yet to lay out how it's hurting anyone, but 76% of black voters think we should show an ID to vote.
Ooh, look at that face. She's pissed. Ooh.
80% of Hispanic voters, 83% of the American people. Are you saying that black voters are too dumb to know it's good for them? I mean, it sounds pretty condescending. That's something that cannot justify the voter ID.
But that's not fair to say that of someone who's not a state right act
So what?
of citizenship.
So what?
It doesn't. I actually.
It also makes it very hard for women to marry women.
I was just gonna say we talked about this before. It's not. It actually there's an argument to be made that red state voters, women,
Oh.
voters would be just as.
I mean, or we could just listen to your very own poll, CNN. Would you like to hear what your own network says?
You're done for about
The racial
for tonight,
breakdown
Bob.
in this, right? Because I think a lot of people make the argument
If
that
I'm gonna
people of
shoot
color,
someone
non-white
7
Americans
or
have a
8
harder
times,
time
2
securing
different
a
people 7 or
voter
8 times
ID to
each,
vote. But
and
even here, take a look here.
none of
Favorite
them
voter ID
died.
to vote.
I'm not playing
85% of
anything.
white people favor it.
'Cause that
82% of
doesn't
Latinos.
exist.
76% of black Americans favor it. So the bottom line is this. Voter ID is not controversial in this country. A photo ID to vote is not controversial in this country. It is not controversial by party, and it is not controversial by race. The vast majority of Americans agree with me
Doesn't
and I that in fact you
exist.
should have a photo ID to be able to vote.
Very much common sense. Very much. I know the audio's a little low on this one right here.
I mean, that's the thing.
You should be thinking about your constituents or your most Americans don't have a passport. Many Americans don't have access to their
their birth certificate. Many women, a majority of women who change their names for marriage have to provide additional proof that they've changed their names in order to register to vote.
Different.
You have to respond to the substance of what I'm saying,
And
as
the substance
opposed
is
to
this.
making this about something that it's not.
You're saying,
It's not just
you're
about
saying
voter ID,
married
it's
women,
also about
black
who has
voters,
access
and rural people are too stupid to figure out how to register to vote.
that is not what
so offensive.
That is not
so offensive.
That is not what you have to
Let me offer the proof. Let me offer.
Are you saying that
This is the exact same argument.
Absolutely insane. Before we continue, I have to share the good news with all of you. Bubba Smollett has wrecked in the Daytona duel race, so that's good news. Bubba Smollett is out of the race in the Daytona duels, and so there's only about 5 laps left, and Bubba Smollett is out. See ya, Bubba Smollett. Get him out. The Bella Sillis is this is a strong worded super chat tax. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you. And then Justin for 20 says, if voting is a constitutional right that doesn't require ID, flip the script and tell them that neither
Dog,
should buying
come
a
back
gun
on.
require ID. Exactly. And
Bro,
watch
like
what will happen.
I'm shooting people. They're not
Watch
dying.
what
I
will
don't know what I'm
happen.
supposed to do.
You know what will happen.
Let's filter only
Let's
for
see. I got that one. Drew says you're fascinated.
oh, what the fuck is it?
That one
Seizure
at 9.
Cairo, the beta
Got
map.
that one. Your Barmy says I'm ready to live the life RFK lived. Eric says RFK and Gary partied together, confirmed. Bubba Dooms, somebody get me a meme of Gary and RFK snorting cocaine off of a toilet. I need that meme in the snake pit or on Reddit, wherever you prefer to drop the memes. Let me know. Already got some memes over here. Fucking circus tent. Oh man, that's awesome right there, Daniel. Hell yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. She's in the upside down. God. She's in the upside down. Oh no. Let's see. Bubba Doom says, hell, RFK Deuce just won me over the way Gary won me over. Honesty like that is beautiful and rare. I see why T-Money picked them. Pins Fan for Life says, toilet cocaine tax.
Give me a minute. I'll give it one try if I have to deal with that shit again.
The idiom. Pre-on Corp says, DA Cobra, I got Kino Casino to watch. Neurotic reads my super chat. RTU ate his daughter's eyes clip last night. It was fucking hilarious. That's awesome. Hail Kino Casino. Bill Herb says, I'm starting to think Jeremy is actually Beardo in disguise. Why would you say something so mean to me? Why would you be so mean? That is a very, very mean thing to say. You are fascinating to talk to. God, what a weird woman. Freaking weirdo, man. You can't hate the media enough. That
I can't even
is
fucking
very, very true.
Hold on, give me a minute.
Let's see here. Holy crap. All right. Through here. Dude, what the fuck? Spirit Halloween. Oh no. Spirit Halloween opens at Guthrie House. There it is right there. Got the Spirit Halloween. We're all set up now for that one, so. Caught up there. Okay. Yeah, the memes are great. Oh no.
Chris Matthews. Police Superintendent Ken Floyd said the suspect's motive remained unclear. So if you're searching for information about this story, that's what you're going to find out. 9 people killed, Some of them will say 10 people killed because they're lumping in the assassin along with the victims. You'll find out that some of them died here, some of them died there, some of them died elsewhere, and you will find out that the authorities say the motive is unclear. What else do we know? Well, if you look at some other news reporting here, there was an alert that went out to people that describes the suspect as a female in a dress with brown hair.
Give me some more fucking
Probably a lot of
snipers,
people see where I'm going with this. That's according to local news reports. And yet, we turn from The Guardian to CBC. CBC says officers believe they have identified the shooter, but said they will struggle to ever determine a motive for what has become one of the deadliest school shootings in Canadian history. Okay, you should have a few things putting up red flags here as you hear the reporting, as you hear the statements from the authorities.
Yo, dog, why couldn't this game just stay in beta forever?
The identity, the racial and sexual identity, is not leading the headline. Given that, we can conclude.
I remember one of the
that
guns,
this is
the
not a white guy.
G36.
Well,
It
actually,
felt
you
so
can't quite
much
conclude
better in
that
the
here.
beta.
You can conclude.
I don't know why they fucking
when the
ruined
race
it.
and the sex are not first thing in the headline. You can conclude it's not a straight white guy who knows that he's a guy, right off the bat. When the authorities or the media either neglect to mention potential motives or say they don't really know the potential motive, you can bet that the motive is one that aligns with the left and the ideological priorities of the left. But this takes it a step further. CBC, quoting the officers, says that they will struggle ever to identify the motive. This awful shooting just happened. By the time these statements are being made, we're talking about hours since the shooting. How on earth could the officers come to the conclusion, the political authorities come to the conclusion, that they will never find the motive? What that actually signifies is that they already know it, or they have a pretty good hunch on it. What is that motive? You guessed it. If you have two brain cells to rub together and you're listening to this show and you're not an ardent leftist, I know there are some leftists who listen to the show. I'm very appreciative of you all. But if you have a little bit of common sense, we all know the conclusion. According to hard-to-find reports and according to reportedly members of the shooter's family,
What are our teammates doing? In the
transgender. A boy who identified as a girl. This was not a female.
Guy just
in
runs
a
right
brown
past
hair.
him, dude.
This was a male in a dress with brown hair. The guy's last name, got to give a hat tip here to Mario Nothal, who pointed out that the social media profiles have trans colors, trans flags, trans pronouns. I think the guy's last name is Strange, almost nomen est omen. Got to give a hat tip to Libs of TikTok here, who points out that a family member has confirmed the trans name. It's always the ones you most expect. I almost don't want to say it anymore. This following the pattern that we saw in Minnesota recently with the attack on a Catholic school, this after the things that we saw in Nashville at the Presbyterian School Covenant.
The tank is there!
Trans-identifying people going in and assaulting normal. When I say it's always the ones you most expect, there's a real moral objective because all of those shootings in Minneapolis, in Nashville, and in British Columbia, all of those shootings could have been prevented and would have been prevented until very recently because people who perpetrate
Teammate runs away. He runs away, man.
institutionalized or placed under very serious protective care.
This is the worst fucking
they
thing
are
I've ever played, dude.
manifestly insane. The proof that they're insane is that they don't even know what sex they are. Furthermore, they labor under a delusion that they are the opposite sex. A psychosexual affliction that is particularly associated with violence. Not even just in recent years. This isn't something we've discovered in the last few years, that trannies are violent. This is actually such a common theme of history that it is probably the single most frequently used
Dude, like,
in horror movies.
is this fucking gun Jesus Christ?
and Silence of the Lambs, drawing from Ed Gein. The psychologically depraved, confused, demented shooter having this particular issue. All could have been predicted and stopped.
Dude, I thought I had a
Now, what
teammate
some people
there,
are going
dude.
to say,
It's just fucking runs
including the
away.
squishy people in the middle and on the left, you say, well, Michael, hold on, look, yes, it's true, a disproportionate number of these shootings are carried out by trans-identifying people. Relative to their proportion of the population, it's an insanely outsized proportion. Yeah, that's true. But look, come on, are you saying that all trans-identifying people are crazy and should be viewed as potential threats? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that is how society viewed these people until very, very recently. And very recently, we have tried to disabuse ourselves of this perfectly just and justified prejudice. And they've killed a lot of people. How could I forget? Not just Nashville, not just Minneapolis, not just now in British Columbia, many more examples to cite. The most prominent political assassination of our lifetimes, the assassination that just took place less than 6 months ago, the assassination of one of the great leaders of the American right, Charlie Kirk, carried out by a guy who I don't think he identified as trans himself, but his furry boyfriend certainly did. You don't need Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out, okay? The people, the particular subset of people who are particularly divorced from reality, who constantly are threatening violence against normal people, carry it out.
That's amazing, dude.
Arthur Conan Doyle passed over that story because it's so obvious to everyone except the media and the authorities. The authorities whose job it is to keep us safe and to maintain order and to effect justice. The authorities who say they're never going to figure out the motive. It's a shooting just like all the other ones, but we'll never figure out the motive, so stop asking questions. Don't even report on the most salient fact of the entire case. Canada, man, what a warning. What a warning. America's even top hat. We're seeing those same sorts of things here. Okay, now I have something nice to say. If not nice, it's better than what we're seeing up in Canada. And that pertains to CNN, New York Times, all of which are super lit, and all of which, wittingly or unwittingly, accidentally or intentionally, just had to tell the truth. So first, I want to tell you about Lovebird cereal. Go to lovebirdfoods.com/.
Dude, what the fuck? My gun is gone,
cereal
man.
cabinet looks like. Open up the Knowles cabinet. It's Lovebirds. That's what it is. Grab your cereal box if you do not have Lovebirds and read the ingredients. I bet you're going to see refined sugars, you're going to see red 40, you're going to see cinnamon oils, you're going to see things that you can't pronounce. Is that food or is that a science experiment? Big Food engineered this junk to drive cravings and make money at your family's expense. The founder of Lovebird cereals took on Big Food after his son was born. He created a cereal. He's proud to serve his family every day. Lovebird has just 7 real ingredients. It's all right on the front of the box, believe it or not. They're honey oats, which the boys love, organic buckwheat, cassava, coconut, honey, coconut sugar, vanilla. So that's it. No food that you can pronounce. It's organic, it's grain-free, it's gluten-free, packed with prebiotic fibers, gut health, no refined sugar, no lab engineered flavors, no stevia or monk fruit to trick your body, just real ingredients. They're third-party tested, glyphosate-free, and unlike 80% of cereals, they can actually say Lovebird is 100% family-owned, donates 20% of profits to fighting childhood cancer. It's just a fabulous cereal, and the kids love it. Right now, get ready to take your breakfast back. Go to lovebirdfoods.com/rolls. Use code rolls for 25% off the first order. You can also find Lovebird cereals at Walmart, Whole Foods, Sprouts, and major retailers worldwide. Lovebird cereal, join the real food revolution. Take back authentic yourself from Big Food, box by box. Folks, Valentine's Day is coming up. It's time to find out what your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your beloved actually believes.
Fucking tanks over there.
Yes or no, dating and relationships expansion pack. Over 100 new cards. for the
Can't even
best-selling
fucking see me, but he's hitting me.
Couples should have access to each other's social media accounts. Do you think that I
What the
think
fuck am I looking at?
that couples should have access to each other's
Shit's so bright,
Am I
man.
doing what you think, or you doing what I think?
Okay, I'll do what you think. No. No.
I think you should, yeah.
Really?
Well, you think you should share a bank account? You know where like who's spending what money and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, you should share a bank account.
So is it okay if they have access?
He's like 75% health. I hit him 3 times with an RPG.
Should they share a cell phone?
I'm not even close.
Should they share underwear?
Yeah,
should
dude,
they
that's
share?
fucking Jesus Christ.
There's, you know, a little privacy is okay.
Holy
you know
fuck
what?
these people, man.
I'm actually surprised you. So your wife has access to your social media?
No, she doesn't. I'd be fine with it if she wanted it.
She doesn't. So all right, that's ridiculous. You're stating something you don't live out yourself. The one point I will give you is women should basically share social media accounts. They can have like lurker Twitter account. They can have lurker. But like if your wife is posting selfies on Instagram, big red flag. You should not.
Yeah, like my wife has access to my Instagram because she'll like post stuff for me. You know, like that's fine.
She your assistant? What are you? She's your social media? What
I'm busy doing this show, Michael.
Oh, I don't know. You got, listen, I gotta probe your relationship. Probe that marriage. Folks, these are not cute questions. These are questions to decide whether the relationship survives dinner. Right now, get 25% off. Only through Valentine's Day. Go to dailywire.com/shop. Add the dating and relationships expansion pack to your yes or no game. See how well you really know dailywire.com/shop. Okay, you want to say something nice about the media?
Oh my god, man.
On multiple fronts in the last couple of days.
It's a guy standing still. I'm shooting him.
Reality.
I think it's sniped from somewhere
One of the
else.
most
Like,
controversial bills going through the U.S. Congress right now. It's called the SAVE Act. We've had. I'm trying to think. We got to get Mike Lee on the show again. We
dude,
haven't
I
had
have
Mike Lee
more
on in a
assists than
while.
I do
Senator
kills.
Lee,
How
great
many
Republican
fucking
senator,
bullets,
has
man?
this bill. It's called the SAVE
Actually.
Act. What is the SAVE Act? It's the Safeguard American Voting Eligibility Act. And the act just says you need to prove that you're
This
eligible
fucking
to
gun
vote.
does not kill in 4 bullets. Maybe fucking 8, maybe 9.
Not only can they not get the Democrats to vote for it because the Democrats want the illegals to vote so that they can rig the elections and steal them from the American people, apparently the Republicans can't even get the Republicans to vote for this. John Thune, who is the majority leader, says there aren't anywhere close to the vote. It's not even close to nuking the filibuster, which would be required to get
I'm
the
shooting
SAVE
them.
Act
I'm
through.
hearing
So
hit
that idea is
markers. I'm
something
seeing
that
my vehicle on the body while my gun is firing bullets at the body. They're not even walking it off. They're just standing
prove that
and
they
taking
can
it.
vote in order to vote. Safeguarding is the most basic way
Whoa.
this election doesn't have a future. Not just because of Democrats, obviously they don't want to secure our elections, because of Republicans. So, okay, you might say, well, some of these senators, you know, they're representing whole states, and some of those states are kind of purple, and, you know, maybe it's, we gotta hand it to Susan Collins and Lisa Murkowski, you know, maybe this is really a controversial issue. You know, the Democrats hate voter ID, and maybe it's controversial among Republicans, right? CNN, you tell me.
Racial breakdown? Okay, what's the racial breakdown on this, right? Because I think a lot of people make the argument that people of color, non-white Americans, have a harder time procuring a photo ID to vote. But even here, take a look here. Favor photo ID to vote. 85% of white people favor it. 82% of Latino. 76% of black Americans favor it. So the bottom line is this. Voter ID is not controversial in this country. A photo ID to vote is not controversial in this country. It is not controversial by party, and it is not controversial by race. The vast majority of Americans agree with Nicki Minaj that, in fact, you should have a photo ID to be able to vote.
Not controversial in the least. I was even surprised by these racial polls, and actually by the partisan poll too. You see, basically every Republican supports voter ID, but even go back to the top of the clip.
Back here.
71% of Democrats.
Bullets can't kill
71%
anything,
of
so I
Democrats
gotta
favor voter ID.
stay back here.
0% of Democrats who are in elected office support voter ID.
get
The
killed.
vast majority of Democrat voters, 71%, favor voter ID. 95%. So then go back to the racial one. It's a little down the clip. You have 76% of black people. This is the most reliably Democrat group. The group that we are told is
There's,
specifically
like,
being disenfranchised by voter ID More than
Like-
3/4 of them support voter ID. You look at Latinos, it's even
That's
higher.
like a fucking
82%. We're told the Latinos
a
are being discriminated
meteor
against.
coming
Hard
from
for them to
like
get
700
ID,
billion
and
light
white
years away,
people,
flying for
close
the
to
past
Latinos,
7
85%.
billion years. And then
Everybody supports voter ID.
and then I'm walking outside and
Except for
I
elected
slip
Democrats, none of
on
them
a
support
fucking
voter
piece
ID.
of
Why?
mud, and my head goes to the left, and the
Because
meteorite hits me right in the top
they
of the head
are
at
trying
that
to
exact
steal
moment. Like,
elections.
just shit. That doesn't even make sense.
Folks, this is the only way to explain the discrepancy between elected Democrats, politicians, operative activists, and ordinary voters. Basically, everyone in the country supports voter ID. The only people that don't are the ones who particularly work to run and win elections. Why could it be that they don't favor voter ID? And what you're going to hear from the establishment media is, well, actually, it's very rare for illegal aliens to vote elections. It's very rare for people who are ineligible.
How is he
to
there?
vote
Like,
elections.
why is he in a corner like a fucking faggot, man?
Okay. The libs have told you a lot of lies over the years, and I'm not going to go through the litany of them. I'm not going to rehearse all of history. I just want to take you back a few months.
I'm spending more
You
time
remember when the
fucking
Democrats shut the government down?
dead than
The
alive,
government shut the
bro,
government
like-
down because they wanted to try to juice their numbers before some special election. And the Republicans came out and said, we're shutting the government down in order to give health care to illegal aliens. And the Democrats said, no, we are not. Uniformly, they said, no, we are not.
Okay.
Do not give health care to illegal aliens. That is
I'm
not
behind my
true. It's a
teammate.
lie.
My teammate runs around the
By
corner.
the end of the
I
shutdown,
run around the corner.
the
I get
Democrats
sniped.
were inveighing against the Republicans because they said this is so awful.
Yep.
Illegal aliens can't get food. They're losing their health care. They're losing their SNAP benefits. They completely contradicted themselves. Over the course of weeks, not of years, not even of many months, weeks, they told you the illegal aliens don't get health care and
We're losing
welfare.
like-
And then they told you we have to reopen the government so that the illegal aliens get health care and welfare.
Yo! Don't do that.
The Democrats tell you that illegal aliens are not voting, but they're fighting tooth and nail against the vast majority of their own voters to prevent voter ID. Why? They think it might have something to do with the fact that the illegal aliens are voting. The Democrats are
Don't give
counting
up
on
on
the
me.
illegal aliens to vote. Even beyond the illegal aliens, there are plenty of other ineligible voters who are not illegal aliens. Voters who maybe are bussed in from out of district. Voters who maybe, because of felonies or other issues, are not allowed to vote. Regardless,
Don't give up.
they need to minimize
Yeah.
ballot security measures. The only explanation. The only explanation for the Democrats to fight against
Pretty
voter
late, you're
ID
actually giving me
on this
points
issue
for doing that.
is that they want to steal elections. If you don't get that at this point, I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to help you. Now, before we move on back to reality, back to the establishment media just being flax for the Democrats, one more little brief blip of honesty here. This from ABC News. You got to hand it to them. ABC News ran this article saying that Trump told the police that everyone knew about Epstein, according to an FBI document. So this is based on the latest tranche of Epstein files that came out. And the list was saying Donald Trump's in the Epstein files. It's true. And yeah, he's named. Obviously, he's like the most prominent person in the world right now, and has been for 10 years. But specifically, he is named by the FBI as having called the cops on Epstein. This is not coming from the Daily Wire. This is not coming from Fox News. This is not coming from Breitbart or The Blaze.
It just runs right into the fray, man.
Here it runs on television.
This morning, a new document coming to light claims in the mid-2000s, President Trump called police about Jeffrey Epstein. Among the 3 million Epstein files released by the Department of Justice last month is a 4-page FBI report on an interview the Bureau conducted in 2019 with a man believed to be
Dude,
former Palm Beach
are
police
submachine guns like an alien force from like outer space?
According to the document, Trump called Ryder around that
Fucking
time and said,
plasma
"Thank goodness you're
rifle
stopping
with a
it."
45 watt
No, he's been
range.
doing this. Ryder also says Trump said he threw Epstein out of his club. He was around Epstein once when teenagers were present, and Trump got the hell out of there. Former police chief says Trump told him to focus on Epstein's associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, saying, "She was easy."
Did you have any suspicions that he was molesting young women?
No, I had no idea. Trump has long denied having any knowledge of Epstein's crimes.
You're going around with a
Was
shotgun,
one of
dude.
the very first people to call when people found out that they were
These people want me to
investigating
fucking kill someone.
Now,
I'm gonna
this is
fucking make them want to kill
amazing
themselves.
Because ABC News, I guess you got to give them credit, maybe, they're reporting the facts, which is that Trump was one of the first people to call the cops on Epstein. Many, many moons ago, when Bill Clinton's palling around with him, and Bill Gates is palling around with him, and all the elite libs in the world are palling around with Epstein, Trump calls the cops on him. And that's not just spin coming from the conservatives and the people who support the White House. That's coming from ABC News. They admit he was one of the first guys to call the cops on Epstein when he heard that Epstein was being investigated. Proactive measure. You got to get this guy. You got to get Ghislaine Maxwell, his madam. She's a facilitator. But ABC still has to spin it. So they go to some random press gaggle where they say, "Did you know the specifics of these underage girls and molesting and this and that?" And Trump says, "No, I didn't know all that." Now, even here, there's not necessarily a contradiction between, hey, I think Epstein was up to bad stuff, and I've seen him hanging around with young girls, and now that you're investigating, I just want you to know, here's what I know. There's not necessarily a contradiction between that and, did you know that Epstein was molesting these girls in this place at this time? And say, oh, I didn't know that. Not necessarily. He obviously knew something about it, but no one ever has really denied that. Regardless, ABC News has to take, the libs are pushing this story. They say Trump, was basically like running the Epstein ring or something. There's no evidence of this at all. All the evidence is contrary to that. The evidence comes out that no, he actually blew the whistle on Epstein. He actually called the cops. ABC News runs it, and then they have to spin it in a negative way. So they say, and Trump, he did the right thing. He was apparently like the only guy who did the right thing.
Oh my God! Why does it make it so you can't aim in, man? Who thought of that mechanic? That doesn't make sense.
That lie, he's a liar. He said, how do you turn Trump alone blew the whistle on Epstein? How do you turn that into a negative story about Trump? And ABC News manages to do it,
fucking
even as they
destroyed
are
those guys
forced
just now.
to run the story about how Trump did the right thing. Okay, before we go, I know I said this would be the end of my plaudits for the mainstream media. One last bit I have to get to. The New York Times vindicating your favorite podcaster yet again. You know how much I hate to say I told you so. The New York Times coming out admitting that they were wrong, that they have been wrong for many years, that marijuana is bad for you. We'll get to that momentarily. First, I want to tell you about Preborn. Go to preborn.com/Knowles, KNWLES. Pregnancy can arrive unexpectedly. For those facing an unplanned pregnancy, fear and uncertainty can feel overwhelming.
Dog, where were you?
Abortions may carry
SMGs
navigate alone.
came to
That
their
is where our
power.
sponsor Preborn steps in. These clinics
Say that
offer
first part again. I
compassionate
didn't
support
hear it.
without judgment, providing honest
I said, where were you when the SMGs came to power?
difficult emotions and explore real options. One of the most
I was with my
powerful tools
family, though.
Preborn provides is
Unfortunately,
ultrasound
playing this
technology.
fucking game, dude.
Seeing a developing baby on screen and hearing a heartbeat can bring clarity in moments of confusion. For
No
many, that
recoil.
simple point
The
becomes
fire
a
rate.
turning point,
You might as well.
transforming
You
fear into
actually
hope
might
and
as well make the fire
uncertainty
rate
into confidence.
infinite.
Preborn walks alongside women through
Like,
every
you
stage
might
of
as
their
well make it
journey,
a fucking
offering
laser gun.
ongoing emotional support, practical resources, and community. The impact is real. Babies are born,
They
families
should,
are
they
formed,
should
and
fucking
healing
give them red
happens.
and green tracers
Often
every
begins
bullet.
with something as simple as an ultrasound. One moment that can change everything, and you can be a part of that change. With a $28 donation to cover the cost for a mother.
Like,
in
I know
need.
when
A
I
personal
either die
service
really
group, and I
quick,
strongly recommend that you give what you
or
can. All donations are tax deductible.
I have more
100%
flinch
of
than
the donation
usual.
goes
I'm like,
directly to
oh, that's a
saving babies and
submission
building families. To donate securely, dial
'Cause
pound
of
250.
course.
Say keyword baby. That's pound 250, keyword baby. Or go to preborn.com/Knowles, KNWLES, preborn.com/Knowles. Folks, the Epstein files, the Alex Preddy shooting, stolen land, these are a few of the topics I debated with viral TikTok libs, Harry Sisson and Chris Mowry on the latest episode of Bar Fight. If you've not checked out the full episode, check out this teaser.
Harry! Where's Harry?
Joe Biden was one of the most productive presidents in modern American history.
We got to boot him out.
Wait,
I think most Americans agree with that. I think most Americans agree. Only enforce the law when I want to.
You voted for a felon. You voted for a felon. She was breaking into the floor of the house at a time when cops were being beaten, and your daddy pardoned the cop beaters.
Well, these were some of the rowdiest audience members we've ever had.
Damn,
Watch
dog,
the
you
full
can still play with the
uncensored episode on
shot.
Daily Wire Plus.
God.
And thank you to all of our members, because it's because of you that we can keep producing content like Bar Fight, which I love. I love this show. I've wanted to launch this show for a long time. We finally have it. It's kind of an expensive show to do, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I love it. That's what you want. You want that the debate in person, face to face, not just mediated by computer screens, not just on random college campuses. You want to bring people here. You want to actually subject these ideas to some rigor. I love it. I love it. Go check it out. So the bar fight gets bigger and better and greater and handsomer and more beautiful guests. I love it. The New York Times. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. This is an editorial, so it's coming out from the full
Yeah,
editorial.
we're actually using shotguns.
It is time for
What am I supposed to
America
fucking
that
try to
has
have fun?
marijuana problem. It's not just time for America to admit, by the way. The New York Times goes
I'm
on
gonna try to have fun. It makes me want to
admit
fucking
that it's time for the
snap the
New York
disc
Times,
that I don't
for
have.
the liberal establishment to admit, and for some people even on the right. There are plenty of people on the right who enjoy the old devil's house. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the Peruvian person. You catch my drift? I'm talking about that California human. You know? Jazz cigarettes. I'm talking about pot! Drag out! Some people on the right. I don't know, maybe it's because they like it. They like taking a few puffs on the left-handed cigarettes, but it's not good. The New York Times, the New York Times, one of the biggest promoters of legal marijuana. It says 13 years ago, no state allowed marijuana for recreational purposes. Today, most Americans live in a state that allows them to buy and smoke marijuana. Trump has continued this trend toward legalization in December by loosening federal restrictions. You will remember that when President Trump was considering that, I strongly encouraged the White House not to do it. I love what the White House has done. Trump's the best president of my lifetime, no doubt about it. I say he doesn't get it right 100% of the time. He gets it right like 98.7% of the time. Somewhere, it gets very close, but this was a misstep, I felt. This editorial board has long supported marijuana legalization. In 2014, we published a 6-part series that compared the federal marijuana ban to alcohol prohibition and argued for repeal. Much of what we wrote holds up, but not all of it. There's the admission. Much of what they wrote does not hold up, by the way. But they say, actually, though, we might have gotten a little bit. At the time, supporters of legalization predicted that it would bring few downsides. In our editorials, we described marijuana addiction and dependence as relatively minor problems. Many advocates went further and claimed that marijuana was a harmless drug that might even bring net health benefits. They said legalization
I'm
might not lead to
around the corner.
Now it is clear that many of these predictions were wrong. Legalization has led to much more use. So one of the arguments made, especially by the libertarians on the right, is to say, hey man, we need to legalize drugs, because if we legalize drugs will actually go down, man. 1 second. You say, how does that work? Right, the libertarians, they pride themselves on being so economically literate. They pride themselves on being so economically rational. And yet they don't even understand the most basic aspects of incentives and disincentives. It turns out, when you legalize something, when you promote something, when you subsidize something, you get more of that thing. When you outlaw something, discourage it, punish it, you get less of that thing. It does not require a PhD in economics or statistics, probability, anything. It doesn't require a second-grade education to know that fact. So what did they do? They legalized pot. They had this ridiculous idea that actually use is going to go down because of the taboo will go away, and then blah 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 blah. And they said all these things, and they weren't true. Actually, it's skyrocketing. Today, the number of Michiganders who consume marijuana 3 days or fewer per month has gone up from about 2.5% in the year
It's good that our
2000
teammate is just sitting in the middle of the fucking map with a tank looking at him.
In 2023. It's like a 6x jump. 4 to 20 days per month. So you're chewing like potentially 2/3 of the month. That's gone up from about 4% in 2000 to 15%. Over 3x rise in 23 years. And then Native Americans who are puffing 21 plus days per month. So for all intents and purposes, every day, maybe multiple times a day, has gone from 4% in the year 2000 to, sorry, not percentage, these are millions of Americans, but the multiple still hold, obviously. It's gone from 4 million Americans to 17, 18 million. Huge number. What is that, 4x increase or more? It's just skyrocketing. So is that good? Has that led to no social problems? No, according to the New York Times, wider use has caused rising other problems. Each year, nearly 2.8 million people suffer from cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome, which causes severe vomiting and
Like,
stomach pain.
you only
There's
get...
no side effects, man. It just makes
It's
you
only a
it's feeling
detriment
lovely.
to you when
More
you're shooting
people
at
have
a
also
tank.
ended up in hospitals with
With an
marijuana-linked
RPG. You have no
paranoia
benefit.
and chronic psychotic
Like what?
disorders.
Oh, 200 points
Bystanders have
pops
also
up on
been
my
hurt
screen?
because
What is
people
that?
driving
Like, what the fuck's the
hot
point of that?
And then, I'm not even going to read the rest of this. The New York Times says, look, we were wrong. Everything we said was wrong.
Oh, cool. 200 points popped up. Wow. I did 70 damage and then 28
And so we need to
with an
rethink
RPG.
this, but
Amazing.
we shouldn't go back to criminalizing it. So they say, look, we want to admit we were totally wrong, but what's very important now is that we learn nothing from this. I think we should learn something. I'm glad the New York Times has been forced by reality to admit that they were totally wrong, the liberal view is totally wrong, the libertarian view is totally wrong, the libertarian view is substantially a liberal view. That's true. Now can we just learn something from it, please? People, please prefer something like delicious Mayflower, which just relaxes you, makes you sharper and smarter. Can we please prefer something like that for our recreation to the old Haitian oregano? Okay. Now, we turn back to the issue of immigration, back to my new favorite member of Congress, Representative LaMonica McIver, a Democrat, who just asked the acting director of ICE if he's going to hell. We will delve into the theological musings of Reverend, the most Reverend LaMonica of the U.S. Congress. Tonight, we're going live with an all-new Friendly Fire. If you've never watched one before, here's the deal. It's the only time and place you get me, Ben, Matt, Drew, all in the same place for an hour with the freedom to say exactly what we think, especially about each other. We take the big stories in the headlines, we discuss them, we debate them, we disagree on them a lot of the time. Yes! The live chat will be open for members, so you can jump in, be part of the conversation with us. It starts tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Watch it at dailywire.com or on the Daily Wire podcast.
All by myself.
My favorite comment yesterday was, again, Workshop Rose Music. They didn't even say
Yeah, dude, you proud of yourself?
yesterday. They knew this was going to be the winner. And Drummer's Workshop Rose Music is probably the modal favorite commenter over the years. I just picked him more than anyone else. He writes, that meme proves, this is the meme of all the Democrats in the Jungle Book, or whatever, in The Lion King. You know, the one that was the meme where they put Obama's head on the gorilla's body and it was supposed to be racist. Anyway, it says that meme proves that in 2020, the left was a bunch of cheetahs. Cheetahs. Yeah, that's very good. Okay. Representative LaMonica McIver, how do you use your time when you have the opportunity to question the acting director of ICE?
Dude, what are you doing? Oh my god. It's the worst fucking play I've ever seen.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes. How do you think Judgment Day will work for you with so much blood on your hands?
I'm not going to entertain that.
Oh, okay, of course not. Do you think you're going to hell, Mr.
Oh, shit all over. Sale.
The gentlelady will suspend. The gentlelady will suspend. The gentlelady will suspend. As I said, the issues we're debating here are limited ones that legislative out. While a vigorous disagreement is part of the legislative process, members are reminded that we must adhere to established standards to form the debate. Witnesses are here voluntarily. Now, we'll continue to remind members, while oversight is important, aggressively attacking those witnesses personally is inappropriate and not in keeping with the traditions of our committee.
I need the fucking magic! Asking a question. You guys are always talking about religion.
Love how the two medics are camping at the bus. It's really useful.
This is a novel pronunciation of the word ask. I know some people make fun because some people pronounce the word ask as axe. I'm going to ask you a question. Miss LaMonica goes even further. What did she say? How did she? Can you just get the last few seconds there? How is she pronouncing that word?
Mr. Chairman, I'm just asking a question.
Accent.
You guys
it's like
always
accent. It's
about
not
religion.
You see, there's a subtle difference. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm digressing. I'm being dry. The bigger point is, this Democrat member of Congress is asking the acting member of ICE if he's going to help. And he gives a perfectly fine answer, which is, this is totally out of order. I'm not answering that question. I might have answered it if I were in his position. And given the answer as I see it, which is, Well, I think that I will go to heaven eventually if I die in a state of grace, in a relationship of grace with God. And I pray that I do that, and I pray for a good death. And I hope that I don't turn away from God's grace, before my death, because then I'll go to hell. That's really what I believe about it. That's what Christians believe.
Nice, of course.
Heaven and hell.
Wow.
I would have given her, in other words, a straight answer, because I don't think she's asking or any other pronunciation of that word. This question is serious. Democrats will throw this stuff around. You think you're going to hell? You high and mighty Bible-thumping religious person? You ever think about you could go to hell? You know that? You guys are demons.
No,
You're
Amos.
Demons. They have this imagery of spiritual darkness. They talk about hell. Do they really believe in hell? I really believe in hell. I think hell really exists. I think that it is possible. I think God has given us freedom and sufficiently respects our freedom that we can choose eternal separation, which is eternal torment. I think that's a real possibility, and I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell, and I do not want to offend Supreme God, and so I do my best as I can. I strive to remain in a relationship with grace with Him, because at a very practical level, the consequences of that are terrible. Does Representative LaMonica really believe that, or is this just some cheap shot about religion? Does Representative LaMonica support abortion? Just ask that question. Does Representative LaMonica support the wholesale slaughter of innocent little babies? Does she ever consider that kind of support might be leading her to hell, which might actually exist and not just be a fun little flourish of political rhetoric? I would put this right back on people. Notice how flippant people are about religion, not just on the left, but on the right too. They describe the demonic. You hear descriptions of the demonic all over our culture. On the right as well. People are so flippant. They'll invoke the demonic. They'll invoke hell, but they won't follow those observations, those statements, to their logical implications. If evil exists, if demons exist, if hell exists, then God exists too, right?
No.
If God exists, He has a nature. Yet He is being, actually. But He probably desires things, doesn't He? Probably desires things from us. If God exists, there's a moral order. There are good things and bad things. We probably should strive to do the good things and avoid the bad things. And we should probably cooperate with God's grace. And we should probably take seriously revelation. We should probably seriously consider the implications of the incarnation, whether Jesus is who He says He is, what that means for our lives. People are very flippant about it. And, rather than say, well, that's out of bounds, you shouldn't bring religion up in a public hearing, maybe this is a great opportunity for evangelization.
You're about to die in a rug shop, though.
Yeah, I think that what I am doing in enforcing the law, whether we're talking about immigration law or whatever type of regulation you're looking at, I believe that what I am doing is just. I think it is good. I think the civil authority doesn't. I think the civil authority is there, even appointed by God for our good. And I think that it is in the interest of the United States to defend our laws.
Dude, like, there's not even a semi-automatic sniper in this game. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
I think what you're doing, Congress lady, is unjust. And if you want to get into the eternal implications of it, I think that you could be leading to hell, and you should seriously consider it.
all the pistols are the exact same. Nothing different about the pistols.
Demonic, occult imagery, from the left to the right. Maybe ask them, like, okay, if these demons exist, that's good. Did you go to church on Sunday? Did you go to church? Did you go to confession? Did you read your Bible? I mean, you don't need to be judgy. You got to watch out for the plank in your own eye, of course. But this is a way to
we need
Brocatron. It's good that you recognize that the devil exists, but the devil's nothing.
Oh, he's gone.
Are you doing what God wants you to do? Look, you brought it up, lady. I'm not the Bible thumper in this. I mean, I'll thump it back, I guess, but I'm not. You're the one who brought it up. So you want to take this seriously? Let's take it seriously. It wasn't just LaMonica. Representative Eric Swalwell also grilled the acting director of ICE.
Or will you side with the killers bringing terror to our streets? Mr. Lyons, will you resign?
No, sir. Why not?
Because, sir, that child that you're showing right there, the men and women of ICE took care of him when his father abandoned him and ran
Gentlemen's
on.
time has expired.
You never should have gone.
Gentlemen's time has expired. I recognize the gentleman from Mississippi.
If Eric Swalwell didn't exist, we'd have to invent him. Eric Swalwell comes out and he uses this example that the liberals are always pushing. He said, I've had family members send me this example. They say, ICE arrested a 5-year-old kid. Can you believe it? ICE arrested a 5-year-old kid. I said, oh, that's interesting. I wonder why they did that. Let me Google this for 3 seconds. Oh, ICE detained the 5-year-old kid because his illegal alien criminal deadbeat father abandoned him on a freezing cold sidewalk. So ICE had 2 options. Leave the little kid alone in the freezing cold on a sidewalk, or take care of the kid while they go get his deadbeat dirtbag father.
Shot a lot of bullets into one guy.
What do you think I should have done? And that's what the acting director says to Representative Swalwell. Swalwell's got nothing on this. He has absolutely nothing. So he just comes back and goes, well, the father never should have been arrested in the first place. Yes, he should have. According to the law passed by the government body that you're a member of. Is that really now their argument? We should not arrest illegal aliens? I guess it is. I had this bar fight with
what would Yoda do?
And Chris Maury.
Take a bump.
And one of the funniest moments, the clip was going viral on social media. I was sitting there, I said, guys, I just want to be very clear about this. We can debate the morality and potential future laws.
Nice, he's got his pistol out.
Should we deport the illegals? The law says that we should. It's passed by Congress. Members of both parties have voted for it. Borders are what delineate a political community, and the majority of Americans voted for this in 2024 specifically. Should we deport the illegals? And you know what answer I got?
That was
Humana, well. It's actually really nuanced. It's actually really complex. I got the Swalwell answer.
Dog. I got the
because
big
actually, Swalwell is in a way more honest. Because he basically just comes out and says, no, we shouldn't. We should ignore the voters. We should ignore the law. We should let the criminals just fester on the streets. We should allow them to bring in fentanyl to kill 75,000 Americans a year, and to rape Americans, and to murder Americans, and to traffic human beings, and potentially to vote in our elections. And we should just do that. We should just do that. Even though most Americans oppose that, that's going to help us, the Democrat Party, so we're going to do it. Most Americans think it's still an idea to vote, but it hurts the Democrat Party if you clamp down on voter fraud, so we're going to oppose it. Okay. All right, that's fine. So much more to say, because I want to beat up on some Republican members of Congress, too. But I don't have time. It's work from home Wednesday. I'm so excited about this. I know I was a little late in assigning homework this week. We used to have Woke Wednesday back in the day. That's such a lazy I'm never going to get off the that. So it's going to change it to work from home Wednesday. I think working from home is fake, and even when I work from home myself, I think mostly fake, especially if you have to run around. Anyway, the one kind of working from home I really like is this day, because I get to see some kind of reading. Something that I really like. This is the esoterica. This is for the Chaim du Lapin. And this week, we're going over one of my favorite stories, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's Adventure of the Musgrave Ritual, my favorite Sherlock Holmes story. If you're not a member, you don't get it. And this story is profound.
Nice.
See, my fucking nade couldn't even do enough damage to kill me. That's how troll this fucking piece of shit is.
Can you scare an employer in this country, whether he's an agricultural worker or a
Dog,
housewife,
I
into not hiring an
26
illegal
and
because
Nice.
Are you proud of me?
Yeah.
What about you, dog? School.
Had a great time.
There's a group.
Oh, your kills and deaths, dog.
21 and 23.
What happened?
This game is probably the best game I've ever played.
Damn, dude, that's high praise.
Yeah.
What makes it the best game you've ever played?
Oh, that it makes me feel like I'm not even playing a video game. It just makes me feel like I'm drooling over myself because my brain isn't getting oxygen anymore.
Damn, dude. You're pretty good.
The nice big frontside 900 with the melon grab. So great variety, great execution, great amplitude. That is a solid building block for Elizabeth Hosking on her first of 2 runs.
I mean, that's exactly what you want to do. Fantastic.
Did you want to play another?
Elizabeth, you know, if you
Another what?
put it down and
Do you want to play another map?
Absolutely not.
That first hit there, the front side 720 with the stale fish grab. Almost like Sean White's frontside 540 with the stale fish grab that he would incorporate into
This is all I missed with players.
And then gets the melon grab here on the frontside 900, her biggest trick of the run. Good amplitude. Grab is locked in and established there. Gets it around very nicely. There's Coach Bud Keene, clap of approval.
Absolute
Oh.
Bud Keene.
Oh.
And Elizabeth will move into first place after 2 riders with a 61.
What's the game plan, dog? Whoa, dog. You're running right to the enemy. What the fuck was the plan there, dog?
Spam Russian, dude. Yeah, one of mine didn't even connect, so I don't know what the fuck that's about. Literally, he's dead center in the circle, and I don't get hit marker.
Yo, Barack Ozempic is saving me, dog. Nice!
80 damage to the chest.
Yo, that shit's hilarious. Hey, done now. Oh shit. Oh, it's coming upstairs. Hey, Barack Zempic with the stave. Oh, fuck. Dude, we're trapped here. Like, I don't know.
Charge set! Stand by!
think that's, yeah, that was it. Of course, he's right fucking behind me. Oh. Whoa. Holy fuck, dog, what are you doing? Nice, dude. Nice, dude. What is wrong with you, dude? Oh. Holy shit, dude.
We're attacking objective Echo.
What the fuck, dude?
Be advised, objective Charlie has been lost. Delta.
Threw her off a little bit and sitting down there.
All right, we now control more objectives. Secure our defenses. Objective has been recaptured.
Drag out!
Yeah, Goofy Footer riding with that right foot for international fans coming in forward here for her first hit. Nice big front side step all the way out the first hit. Look at that.
Enemies are attacking objective Delta.
Backside alley.
Marked objective under threat. Let's defend the position.
Grab what you can!
We no longer control objective Delta.
Fucking faggots, dude.
Friendly lead confirmed.
Drag out!
We need attack support on the marked objective. Our forces are attacking objective Charlie.
Some shit.
Alright, we're ahead in the fight. Let's maintain control. Charlie has been neutralized. We have secured Charlie. We need attack support on the marked objective. Alright, we're on track to win this fight. Let's close it out. Hostiles attacking Bravo.
A lot of amazing snowboarders come out of Calgary.
Yeah, they got the CEO of the Canadian Olympic Park down there. It's a petri dish, if you will, snowboard talent.
A really amazing
Dude, are you still there?
drive. An hour and a half out, you have incredible Canadian
Yep.
Seem to be playing. Yeah, dude. At least you're playing, dude.
Yeah.
You want to play a different map or not?
No, it doesn't matter. We might as well play the golf map.
Oh, nice. Hey, what's going on, dog?
This game's a fucking piece of shit.
I actually did alright last match.
And Felicity will move into 10th place with a 44. About building to that second run right now, putting down something you can be stoked on, land it, but then build upon it for that second run. As we go back to the top four, Team USA's Wee Kim. She's been a up-and-coming threat, a really exciting face on the amazing. Take control of the objectives and hold ground.
Are you in the tank?
No.
Damn, dog.
Begun our assault on Charlie.
I love how I do 80 damage to a guy with my nade. Like, they're just fucking useless, man.
Hostiles are ahead of us. We need to hit back.
With the backside 720 on the first hit, coming in switch method air. That was.
That strategy seems to be working for you.
That's a one-way ticket, I think. From Chloe.
Yeah, it's the universe being ironic.
Backside 540.
It's like you have one fucking thing to do, you can't do it. Okay, this team sucks ass. Can't even get out of my fucking spawn.
I'm fourth while I'm trolling, so yeah, you're right. I wasn't paying attention.
Dude, like... What am I playing?
Seeing that smile on the face, and so I mentioned a little bit of repetitiveness with the same grab on two frontside spins right now. Oh God.
Literally can't catch a break. I can't catch a fucking break.
On the rider's right wall right there. And we go back up to a half-pipe veteran. An absolute ripper. One of my favorite methods.
Attack support needed on marked objective.
It's technical, it's big, it's got back-to-back nines.
Be advised, the enemy now controls more objectives.
It's so possible to lose momentum, and they have acknowledged that in the team captain meeting that they will.
Hostiles are attacking objective Charlie. We're moving on objective Alpha.
Who's got ammo?
To attack the marked objective. Objective Charlie is being captured by hostiles.
Half of our rider list right now.
Hostile forces have maintained control of the fight. We are moving on Delta. Hostiles are assaulting Echo.
Oh, God. Somersaulted right into somebody's fucking bullet, man. Oh, dude, that's funny.
Dropping in switch, opposite of her natural stance on this first one. With her switch,
We're attacking Charlie.
into the cab 7.
What the fuck is that? Oh, okay.
Shot him twice, not like 4 feet. He didn't die.
A veteran of the competitive scene, been on the World Cup since 2006, and see why. Drago!
The hawk and flip. 3 inverted tricks in a row here from Liu Taiyu.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Nice big off the front side 540.
Be advised, the enemy is taking Alpha. We're attacking objective Bravo.
Fucking camping up there, man. Oh my god, dude. Just fucking kills everybody. Good god.
Front side 540 again. Grabbing with that leading arm between the toe edge. And the backside 540.
Unit counter assault on Charlie. Hostile forces are still ahead of the fight. Let's regroup.
Smile on the face. She's out snowboarding. The sun is shining.
And a 42.5.
Oh my god. Oh my god, they fucking destroyed us. They fucking destroyed us, dude.
Emily said it's her third Olympics, so she's not playing it safe. She wants to do her best and just have a really, really good time and walk away knowing that she's given it everything that she's got.
Yeah, dude, 21 and 21. You have to tell me your secret, dude. How are you so good?
Believe in how good this game is.
You can play whatever you want.
Backside 720 over, rotate that a little bit. Maybe.
I'm gonna have to fucking take a walk after that. Holy shit. Okay, I'll be back.
Yoon, representing the Republic of Korea. Korea has a really strong snowboard team this year. It's really exciting to watch them collectively throughout the disciplines. Yoon is 22 years old and dropping in regular.
Starting it off with the backside 540 on the first hit. Ooh, nice big frontside 540. Lean 540. Into the backside there. Frontside 720. Setting her up switch. Fourth cab 720. Little mishap on the landing, but recovery for the frontside 360 on the final hit.
It looked like she might have landed a little bit low on that, perhaps. Maybe lost some speed.
Lean 720. Grabbing with that leading hand on the hillside edge on the frontside spin.
Well, it looks like maybe just got a little unstable in the air, kind of almost missing that grab, and then, ooh, she is holding that knee. I hope everything is okay.
Sending positive vibes to the lead.
And a 35 from the judges, so we hope that Yoon is all right as she favors her knee, and she'll be good to go for her second run. But you never like to see that, so we hope that she's all right. Ooh.
Least favorite part of watching competition snowboarding is when an athlete has a mishap that might result in injury, so sending positive vibes.
And our second to final rider, with a pair of sisters for the last two riders. Kona Edel, coming out of Germany, regular footed rider. The younger of the two Edel sisters. You know, obviously got some athletic talent in that family. She's 18 years old. Her best showing this year was a 10th place in Calgary, and she's looking to make an impression as she drops in her normal stance.
Kona Edel with a 180 and front one in, setting her up switch for the first hit with the switch backside 540. Sets her up switch first, second hit with the, I love the cab three with the method. Front side air with the stalefish grab, letting the style shine into the backside 540 with the mute grab. Links that into the front side 720. Lean 7. And the cab 7 brings her back around to forward. Guten Morgen and a great first run for Kona Edel.
She looks like she had a little relief, was you know, grabbing her heart, letting out a breath at the end there. Just put down a solid first run. She looks like she's psyched.
I love this. Cab 3 into the method. And the style on that frontside air. Stalefish.
Dude, does this have fucking autism? Like, holy fuck!
Whoa!
Wonderfully. Yes. Snowboarding justice there. Respect on Kona Edel.
Dog, you gotta calm down.
Dude, it just doesn't, it doesn't even want to fucking attempt to do it, man! Like, I don't understand, dude. I don't understand.
Well, then maybe you should try to understand, dog. I do not understand. You have done this before, have you not?
Oh, I was able to do it before because the fucking program would let me do it.
Or you were in the better state of minds.
Dude, look, it's not even fucking go. Why?
Nice cab 7.
Doesn't make sense, bro.
Brings her forward here for the front side
It makes all the sense.
Into the backside 540 with the grab. Love the switching up of the grabs. Great variety. Truck driver on the front side, 720, and she is hyped on that one.
Nice.
So, excellent first 2 runs for Leilani Yetzel.
Dude, this must be Jesus Christ. Like, holy fuck, dude.
This must be Jesus Christ? Damn.
Fuck, dude. It hasn't caught on once. Even in the wrong spot, hasn't done it once. What is going on?
You must assume a new perspective, my friend. Instead of moving the wings, you must move the spine. Use the force.
For now, that is a, you want to be 12 or higher, but that is a little bit of a stressful spot to be in, so she's going to look to up her score in run number 2.
But it was good seeing a sigh of relief on her face. Yes. She put down a great first 2 runs. She is currently in the top 12 on the bubble, but she's in the top 12, and now she can put it all out there on her second 2 runs.
Definitely. So after one qualification run, take a look at our standings. Team USA's Chloe Kim in first place, Japan's Kudo Rise in second, and Republic of Korea's Chao Gaon in second. Maddie Mastro from USA and Hugh Cassayette hot on their heels. Now remember, we're just in qualifiers today, so you just want to be in that top 12. But you're standing
with 4 video calls to her son during the game and 3 highlight reels shared on her Mamacita's group chat. Our first star of the game, Maria.
I'd like to thank my network, Trust Bell 5G,
Oh.
to Team Canada.
Bottom, and try to get the slough out of the flat bottom that comes down from the walls as the riders
How long have you been trying this?
down the pipe throughout the contest.
I just took a break and might just go back to that break. Like, I don't understand, bro. There's no logic. There's no reason that's happening. Holy fuck, dude. This is just great when literally nothing works at all. Like, I couldn't fucking name one thing that's working right now.
Your brain?
I could be fucking hallucinating this. I don't know how the fuck am I. How can I prove that it's working properly?
I'd like to thank my network, Trust Bell 5G, to connect you to Team Canada. 8 years since Troy left. Almost 20 since he left us.
Want some French toast crunch, dog?
Yeah, I might as well fucking make myself 500 pounds anyway.
The Judens are coming for you, my friends. The Judens. Well, I guess that's the end of the project, dude. It was nice while it lasted, but now it's time.
I don't understand. Nothing makes sense, dude.
It is time to get a girlfriend.
Is that gonna make any more sense, bro?
What's harder, aligning that thing so it attaches, or getting a girlfriend dog?
Well, they're in the same boat. I haven't done either one, so. Dude, there's only 3,000 pieces. It's acting like it's fucking full.
Nice.
Like the goddamn program's
There's only
full,
3,000. 3,000 pieces. That's no laughing matter, sir. Are you able to juggle 3,000 balls?
Nice.
But what you don't know yet is how far you'll go.
You, sir, have no appreciation for your computer.
8 years since Troy fell. Almost 20 since he left us. Where is he?
It's fucking disgusting.
The Odyssey in theaters this summer.
And it's 12:11. Wait, so you managed to get it on?
Not on the right spot, though.
And we return to Livigno Snow Park for run number 2 of 2 of women's snowboard
I need
qualification.
to do the mushrooms
Team Canada
to speak to the gods of the universe.
sun go in and out right now. Got it a little bit back just in time on that rider's right wall. Looks great. And we are just about to drop our 24 riders in for their final rounds of qualifiers. First up to kick off run number 2 is Shimizu Sarah, competing for Team Japan.
Oh,
She's currently sitting on a 19.75.
the nutsack is descended. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, and it was a frontside 720 on her second hit that she landed a little heel heavy on, and she opted to
Oh,
stay away the
shit.
rest of the run because she is a perfectionist and definitely has
So, the way. Well, that must be very, very frustrating.
Regular footer, left foot forward, her natural stance. Sarah Shimizu on this first hit with the inverted 540.
Jin Feng Zhao.
Frontside 720, nice critical.
Ling Ling Li.
High end the transition on her way back in. Cab
Qi Chao. Qi Chao.
looking for. Can she hold it together? Backside 900. Things are looking good. I like the body language. She's looking confident. Frontside 540, and that should qualify.
Look at this fucking autist, dude.
And get herself a spot in the finals.
Okay, some relief down there. You can see her leaning against the wall. That is the snowboarding that we know from this 16-year-old rider. Only 16 years old, by the way. Got to say that because so much style. She rides like a veteran competitor.
So there's a saying in half-pipe riding that the hardest trick is going big, and judges award very well for amplitude. They love seeing athletes getting a lot of airtime out of the half-pipe, and Sarah was very consistent this whole half-pipe run. Great amplitude on all these hits, great variety as well. There's a look at the crippler, the inverted front side 540 with the front side grab, and the judges know it. That should get her one of the higher scores. I would think this would put her up into the top 5.
I completely agree. You can see her. She knows it too. She's like, that was what I was looking for. And an 87.5 for the young Japanese rider, rocketing her into second place.
No surprise there. Excellent run. Again, variety, amplitude, great progression with the trick selection. Good progressive tricks, good variety of tricks.
And back up at the top, we have Team Canada's Elizabeth Hosking. Out of Quebec in Canada, the regular footed rider is here at her 3rd Olympics. consistent riding, solid style. We saw her crippler, always so nice looking. And getting ready to drop in. Here, Coach Bucky in the background, rooting her on, and Elizabeth Hoskin coming out of Canada. Regular footed rider.
There we go, dog. That's fucking right there. Let's go.
Dropping in.
Nice ollie to get her fired up as she drops in forward here. Her natural stance, she's in 11th place, so she's going to want to step it up here to further solidify herself in that top 12. Frontside 720, sets her up switch for the first hit. Into the Hockin flip. Mary Hawkinson, legend of snowboarding. Inverted cab 7, frontside 540 for Hosking. Links that into the backside 540, poking it out with the mute grab. Frontside 900, a lean 900, and she love the claim right there. That was an important first run, if my memory serves me correctly, and she should be replacing her first run score, moving herself up further in the standings.
Yes, I totally agree, and wow, the Hockin flip, that was just awesome. Took a look at that run again, but that was very, very solid. I mean, she was sitting as the final position ranking right there in 12th place, and yeah, I think this is going to give her more comfortable room to breathe in the ranking.
Backside 540, look at her extend that front leg there for a moment to bone that out, tweak that out, pronounce it, give it extra style, extra English.
And the Canadian fans rejoice. Oh, she's looking like she was very happy with that one, as she should be. And now we just wait and see what the judges feel. 80.25 for Elizabeth, and she jumps halfway up from 12th place into 6th. So that is a really, really solid position. There's a lot of riders to go, but that is a great spot to be in heading into the rest of these runs. Next up, currently sitting in 5th place, she had an explosive run. Volcanically explosive run, her first go. Team USA's Maddie Mastro out of Mammoth.
Goggle swap there, getting rid of the clear lens. Sun has come out to play, so let's protect those eyes.
The importance of the lens choice, really vital.
Want to get that sweat off there as well, so the goggles don't fog up. Don't want foggy goggles.
Exactly. Solid pit crew team up there helping Maddie out.
Absolutely. Goggle maintenance, it's a real thing. I take very seriously.
Oh yeah.
Make or break days.
So we saw that massive double crippler on the first hit. Really came out of the starting gates and helped.
That Star Wars Land Racer game looks pretty cool.
Is Maddie going to look to rise even further in the rankings?
I haven't seen anything of it yet.
5th place.
I think they showed some gameplay for it in like a trailer.
Just got chills. Team USA's Maddie Mastro dropping in for run number 2.
Galactic Racer, Star Wars Galactic Racer.
Right now, so comfortably in the top 12 for the first run, but puts down the double crippler again. 2 for 2 on one of the most difficult tricks in women's half-pipe riding right now into the backside 900. The sky hook, stalefish, frontside 540 into the backside 540.
Does Ben Quadinaros mean anything to you?
Yeah.
Who is that?
It's the guy who tries to race his pod, but his power coupling turns off and his engines fly away and blow up.
Okay, apparently like they teased him at the end of the trailer. So, yeah, and people keep saying that in the comments. Oh, yo, it's Ben Quadinaros or whatever.
That physics, time, space, pause in the rotation, it looks so sick.
Yeah, the double
Chad
crippler on the
McChad.
first hit. As well, good to see her put that down too. There you have it right there, the sky hook, the front side 540 with the stale face grab. Shaun White, it was the smallest rotating trick he would use in a lot of his gold medal and winning half-pipe runs of his career. And it was just a less is more display, and Maddie Mastro employing that in her run as well. Incredible. The Haken flip. Shout out to one of the legends of snowboarding, Terry Hawkinson of Norway.
Danny Cass, a little celebration dance right there. Oh man, what a great showing from Maddie. An 86.00, and Maddie will go into third place, raising her score from 5 points from her first run. Wow, you know, you love to see when the riders are just in that, you know, flow state, just firing, and I think Maddie just showed us two absolutely incredible Olympic runs. Back at the top, representing the People's Republic of China, goofy-footed rider Wu Xiaotong. Currently sitting in 10th place with a 74.5, looking to up that score and get a little more breathing room above that cut line.
Goofy footer coming in switch, opposite of the natural stance. For the switch, backside 540 on the first hit. Into a nice lofty cab 720. Sets her up forward here with the backside alley-oop. And to the backside 540. Frontside 720 for Wu Xiaotong.
That was a big run. Like, I feel that, again, I'm no judge here, but I think that could be a bit of an increase from our first run.
Big switch backside 540 on that first hit. The most difficult way to spin in a half pipe, if you were to poll a bunch of the riders, would be the answer they would give you. Switch backside spins. And then there's the backside alley-oop, but the switch method in there yet again.
And we'll see what the judges have to say. And she does improve her score by just a little bit, but a little bit is awesome. 75.25. She will remain in 10th place right now, so she is currently safe, but we do have a lot of riders to drop, so now it's a wait and see game. Next up, also representing the People's Republic of China, Tai Zutong, dropping in, currently sitting in 8th place.
So goofy footer, right foot forward, her natural stance. Yes, big method error on the first hit. Huge front side 9. Into the backside 540. Air to fakie with the tail grab, pronouncing that one. Cap 720, brings her back around to forward. In the alley-oop, backside rodeo 540. Backside alley-oop rodeo 5 there on the final hit. That trick we did not see in the first run, so a little more difficult trick there at the end. Steps it up. If memory serves me correctly, I don't believe we saw that.
No, I don't think we did either, if I'm remembering correctly, alongside you. So as we take a look at her second run, the judges make their tabulations.
Here's the backside, the alley-oop backside rodeo 540, getting nice and off access. Spinning up the pipe, backside spin up the pipe, 540 degrees of rotation.
And now she waits and sees, will her score improve? Will she get a little bit higher, provide a little more data?
Dude, like I don't even move it and it fucking shifts over. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Right below 12th place. And she does, moving into 5th place in 83. So
Holy fuck, dude.
5, almost
And then the one that I want to lock it on, it doesn't fucking Do it. Oh my god.
Take a look in the lower corner.
Holy
Our current leaders over at FC6. This is
fuck.
our current list of who will be heading to finals. With over half of the roster still left to drop. No stranger to finals day, Tomita Senna. As we said, the 2022 Olympic bronze medalist in Beijing. Hoping to make her way to the podium again. She had a 50.5 for her first run, so that's a low score for
What the
Senna,
fuck
so
is
she's
this
gonna
guy?
wanna crank that up.
What?
Yeah, she clipped the deck on the re-entry. Whatever hit further down the pipe, so easy mistake to clean up. Front side 900.
Dog, do you have a Lego figure? Ben?
Have what?
You have a Lego figure of Ben?
No.
Damn, dog, that's an L.
Fix the mistake. The stale fish frontside 540, and then the method at the end. And this
Mr. Steal Yo Girl.
for Senna Tomita.
And that's the kind of riding that we know from Senna. You know, that clip in the first run was so uncharacteristic of her riding. She is just so consistent, and she's also just been on fire the past 2 seasons.
Showing the replay with the slow motion of the lean 900. Into the backside 540. Holds on to the front side grab on this front side 720. And this is the trick. She had issues on the re-entry on the way in. The cab 720. Locks in the mute grab. Adjusts exactly how she needed to get the clean re-entry into the half pipe, not clipping the deck. And the front side 540 with the stale fish grab. And then kicking out the method air, kicking out that back leg. A great finish to a completed top to bottom run. Improvement coming your way, Senna.
So big smile because I think she feels pretty confident that that's going to move her up into the above the cut line. I feel like that's going to do that for sure. Again, no judge, but solid run.
That'd be better than Blue Caillou 62.75 getting to the top 12. Blue Caillou sitting on the bubble. All that 12th place position. Bounced out. Stay in the top 12.
Judges taking a few moments to make sure they're getting everything dialed. And a yes! So Senna will go up into 9th position with a 77.5. So huge improvement from that first run. And now she can sit fairly comfortably in 7th. You're in the middle there, but there'll be plenty more riders to go. And another finals day thread, a podium thread. Kudo Rise, Team Japan, 16 years old. Really solid first run, sitting in 4th place, dropping in.
Coming in for here for natural stance with the big frontside 900, little hand drag on the wall. Just acknowledging basically waiting there. To the backside 900, back-to-back nines. Air fakey. Set you up switch. Cab 720, back to forward. Oh, crippler. Extending that back leg, tweaking that one out. Proving to the judges, got that air awareness. I know exactly where I am, and I'm going to put some extra style on this for you.
That's a beautiful crippler. That just looks so pristine. Let's take a second look. Slow it down a little bit.
There's the frontside 900. And if I'm going to look at this the way the judges are looking at it, maybe just lock it in the grabs a little longer on those 2 nines. Otherwise, great run.
It's like specifically on the ones that I want to fucking get it on, it just won't. Every other one, it does it. It's so weird.
Holy fuck, you're still trying this thing? Oh my god.
Locked into that frontside grab. Hold that one on for Great inverted 540, aka the crippler.
So Rize currently sitting in fourth, and she will remain in fourth place, but she does up her score 1.25 points, so she has 84.75 and fourth place as we head into this last two-thirds of the running order. Great job. Next up, another member of the powerhouse Japanese team, Ono Mitsuki.
No other way to do this.
No, unless I have to fucking build it one by one while it's on the thing that I don't know where it's supposed to be.
Definitely looking to
Which would
that
take
a bit so she can get away from that bubble.
way longer.
Mitsuki dropping in regular footing.
But it just, I don't understand why it doesn't fucking catch it. Like, I don't, if I'm moving an entire thing with clips, I don't want to put it on the base. I want to put it on the clip thing. The thing that holds the clip. I would have thought that was, like, sort of common sense. It's like if you're trying to put on a pair of shoes that are Velcro, instead of putting the Velcro together, you put the one strap and put it to the ground, not to the Velcro. Like, that just doesn't make sense.
Tail grab on the front side 900, flexing the tail of that board. That's how established that grab was. And then the backside 540, the double grab, truck driver on the front side 720. Nice and patient on the takeoff, loving the slow motion. I can see the top of the board. Hammer doing its job out here. But yeah, patient on the takeoff, not popping too early, using the front of this kind of transition.
And an improvement to a 76 for Mitsuki. It's going to bump her up one place into 11th.
Okay.
And back up at the top, Choi Gaon, representing the Republic of Korea. Currently in the number 6 spot, 82.25 from her first run, dropping in.
Regular footer, so very technical way to enter the pipe. Switch backside 720 on the first hit, sets her up forward. Next
fuck.
One, a nice big lofty down the pipe, backside 900 to the front side 720. So coming in switch for another hit here with a huge cab 7. Great amplitude on this run. And a front side 1080. Heel heavy, not able to put down the front 10. I mean, still sitting in fourth, but she was vying for that top spot held by her mentor of snowboarding, if you will, Chloe Kim.
I mean, that's a preview of what we can expect to see when we see her drop it in again. That was a massive hit.
She's not holding back, letting that look. No speed check coming across the flat bottom.
Wow, look at the amplitude on that.
Massive. Getting nice and off axis on that one with the double grab. And here, going for the front side 1080. She did not try that on the first run. We know we have it, or we know that she has it. And when I say we, I mean those of us that have seen her runs a lot. So if you have not seen her before, she does have the front side 1080, folks.
And so she will not
So close.
I don't understand it. I really don't.
Maddie Shafrick out of Steamboat Springs, Colorado, representing Team USA, the 31-year-old. It's her first Olympics.
Ooh.
from the musical Wicked, which seemed very apropos.
So some issues on her first run. It was a switch backside 540 that she landed low on. And it went down on an alley-oop variation. Regular footer coming in forward here. Started off with the backside 540. Into the front side 540. Back-to-back 540s.
Fuck.
Sets her up. Switch back 5. Cleans it up. That's what she had issues on the first one.
Holy fuck. Dude, I don't under fucking stand.
And now in the hands of the judges. We'll enjoy the replay. Some wonderful riding from Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Maddie Shaffrick. Little shy on completing the rotation.
Would just love to see her out there in the pipe competing again, you know, finding her love of snowboarding after a very young competitive career and finding that love through coaching others, and now getting a 61.75. So Maddie will be in 14th position. That's below that line to make it to finals, but so psyched to see her back out here again and just enjoying riding her snowboard. It's just a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. An ambassador of Stoke, a great contribution to snowboarding.
Yes. And up at the top, Swiss rider, goofy footer, 21 years old, Isabel Loetcher, dropping in for her second and final run.
Goofy footer from Switzerland with that Swiss precision. Dropping forward for this first hit. Almost decking out on the front side 720 on the re-entry, so this will not be a run that will challenge our top 12 standings. Now just doing this for herself, for snowboarding, kicking out the method.
You know,
What?
that's the thing, the level of riding is so high, the competition is so intense. You know, coming in to run number 2, sitting in 16th position, Isabel, you know, she knew that she just had to send it, and high risk, high reward. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to put it down, but she can walk away, as you always say, with her head held high, competing in her first Olympics, and we really appreciate the method.
Yeah, if you're not going to put down a run that gets you in the finals, I mean, that was, again, just a nod of salute to snowboarding, that method, snowboard style.
So the Swiss rider will remain in 16th place with her after her second run. Back at the top, German team rider Anna Hedrick, currently in 23rd. She wasn't able to put a full run down, 14.75, so looking to get that top to bottom score with this second go. Anna Hedrick dropping in.
Regular footer had issues on a hock and flip on her first run. Coming in switch with the pop part, the switch air to forward. In the inverted frontside 720. And right here, the cab 7, the hock and flip, the inverted cab 7. She cleans that up, frontside 540. So this is an improvement as of right now on her first run. Little heavy on the edge on the re-entry there. Still cruising through. There's the method air from Anna Hedrick.
She's got that style, as I said before. If you go to her Instagram, she just, like, she has a very nice team. So many different different tricks that she does, straight jumps and everything. Just very, very good style.
Bit of a tripler 7 here, getting nice and inverted on this frontside 720, and that set her up switch here for the inverted cab 7. There's the hock and flip. That's where she had issues on the first run, so she cleaned that up. And then the regular version of the standard version of the crippler there gets that around. Inverted
stroke that she put down that full run.
Xiao Tong there. She's playing the waiting game.
We have half of our start list left to drop. That's 12 riders left to go for run number 2. And up the top, Team Canada's Felicity Jeremiah. She's 44, currently sitting in 17th position. Making those last minute adjustments before she drops in on run number 2.
50-footer outside of the top 12, seeing if she can qualify through. The frontside 180 sets her up to switch for the first hit. The switch backside 540, coming in switch for hit number 2. The switch from air to forward, fakie air to forward there. Sets her up forward for the frontside 540. To the backside 540, poking that one out. Frontside 900, but lands a little low and quick recovery, but with that mistake, this will not qualify Felicity into finals.
We'll take a second look and get a chance to see kind of what happened on that 9.
Pops a little too much, lands low. When you're re-entering the half pipe lane in that low, it's a lot of impact coming back in.
So she will not improve. Felicity will be on the outside of that qualification line in 17th place.
Congrats on becoming an Olympian.
Yes. Up at top, we saw an outstanding first run from B. Kim of Team USA, currently sitting in 10th place with a 76.75. And the high fives and knuckles to the coaches. The 19-year-old getting ready to drop in. Looking to up that score a little bit. Get into those single digits if you can to provide a little more safety as we still have a fair amount of riders to go. Mammoth Mountain local, B. Kim, dropping in goofy.
Yeah, regular footer, so drop and switch here, opposite of her natural stance. To the switch, backside 900. The switch frontside 720 sets her up forward for the frontside 540 with the tail grab. Links that into the backside 540. And a frontside 720 for B. Kim. 2 excellent runs in the books.
Yeah, 100%. And so good to see B riding so well after injury kind of put the kibosh on her season a year ago.
Switch backside 900 on that first hit. The switch frontside of cap 720.
Okay, great run. Not positive how much this will affect her score because her first run was so solid. Jamie Cass really whipping out dance moves.
Two-time Olympic half-pipe silver medalist.
And B will not improve her score, but she's still sitting in a really solid position. She is above that line. And we see a legend of Team USA staff, Missy Koenig. Really does a lot for all the athletes out there. But B is in 10th place. So she now also has to play that little bit of a waiting game. As we have 10 athletes left to drop. And our current leader, our current defending gold medalist from the last 2 Olympics, coming out of California representing Team USA, the queen of halfpipe, Chloe Kim.
Shout out to Kelly Clark, who helped pave the way for Chloe Kim as well.
Also the queen of halfpipe. They have multiple queens, right? It's kind of like a board of queens. And there's other queens doing their thing.
backside 720 on the first hit. That set her up for the switch method here. Chloe trying to walk away with the 2 highest scores of the day. And then the cab 1080 there. Switch frontside 10. Going nice and big on that. And links that into a massive frontside 900 with the tail grab. Get another look at this frontside 9 with the tail grab. She can go back-to-back 1080s. We're not seeing all of Chloe Kim's most difficult tricks, but after the shoulder dislocation training last month in Locke, Switzerland, doesn't appear to be affecting her.
So she will sit on the first run score of a 90.25, but that still gives her a very comfortable position in first place and having punched her ticket to finals. Next up in the starting gate is Brooke DeHunt of Canada. She is currently in 23rd, looking to drop that first run score of a 24 and make her way into finals day. Brooke DeHunt, regular footed rider, dropping in for run number 2.
Left foot forward, her natural stance as a regular footer, so coming in forward to the first hit. Fresh fish, backside air with the stale fish grab. The frontside 900. Linking that into the backside 540 with mute grab. Frontside 720 with stale fish grab. And the hawk and flip, but doesn't get the clean landing, unfortunately. But great riding from Brooke DeHunt. Definitely should hold her head high.
Yeah, such a solid competitor. Always a threat to the standings. Hate to see her go down. Not characteristic of a Canadian rider.
Transition around that frontside 900. Fight that around. Got it around into the frontside 720. And then right here, the hawk and flip. That inverted cab 720. Keep the rotation around. Almost like got the board around and brought it back a little bit on her re-entry into the pipe. Definitely love the riding.
So no improvement on run number 2. But we'll definitely see more from Brooke in game here. She's always someone that's so much fun to watch snowboard. And back up at the top, representing Team Australia, Amelie Haskell. Currently in 19th position. She's looking to let go of her first run score of a 41.75 and make her way into finals day. Dropping in.
Regular footer coming in forward here. With the big backside air on the first hit. Double grab on the frontside 540 to the deck on the re-entry, but great athleticism. Finding the transition to Superman back frontside 900, so sweet. Into the backside 900 and Q. Your 6-time Olympian, the Spanish legend, puts down another incredible run.
Do you think that will be enough to bump her score up a little bit? I mean, he doesn't need it right now necessarily, but anything is good for your drop order.
We'll see. Let's see. Sitting in 8th with a 78.75. Watching a lot of snowboarding, but if my memory serves me correctly, I think this was a little bit of a more cleanly executed run.
Yeah, I think there's potential there.
Loosened up a little bit. Had maybe even a little more amplitude if my memory serves me correctly. Think back to her first run, but I would be surprised to see a slight improvement. I don't think it'll be much of an improvement. It might bump her up a spot or just further solidify that 8th place position, but inside the top 12, qualify for finals as it stands.
I'm on that same page as you. I'm excited to see what the judges decree on this. She's in a really good position, not quite qualified, but almost there as we drop in our last 2 riders in the running order.
Thanks.
And Q will jump up to 7th place with an 81. That's going to lock her into finals day. So all you need is a little bit, and she's locked. So Wu Xiaotang still sitting in that 12th position.
Blue on the right, and having a good time playing the waiting game down there.
Now we have our rider sitting in number 13, looking to break into that top 12. Wu Jiayu, 62.75 on her first run. Start us off with a big switch method, if I recall.
That's correct. And dropping in the switch again for the first hit. She's bumping her teammate out if she improves here. Switch backside 540 on the first hit. Coming in switch again with her version of the cock and flip, the inverted cab 7. Into the crimpler. We saw 3 inverts in a row on the first run, and we'll see him again, but decks out a little bit, clips the lip on the re-entry, but
Going down, and she will get checked on immediately, make sure that she is all right.
positive vibes to Jiayu. Risky business there, especially from the inside edge. Best medical staff on hand out here at the New Park.
Yeah, get real quick and make sure that she's okay. So if we take a look back at our competition thus far, it has been a very heavy qualifiers day, I would say. I think our top riders right now in first place, Team USA's Chloe Kim, Team Japan's Shimizu Sarah, and Team USA's Maddie Mastro, they have had absolutely explosive runs, and we have not seen them show all their cards. We know that all 3 of those women have even bigger tricks that they have kind of like, kept close to them. Maybe we're reserving for finals, playing strategy games.
Yeah, the stage is set for those 3 athletes, those top 3 qualifiers. They all are looking very much in the zone, riding in that flow genome state. And after Chloe Kim dealing with injury, a shoulder dislocation last month in training in Lach, Switzerland, doesn't look like it's affecting her performance out here. And as well as Maddie Mastro, I mean, she's been nursing an ankle injury as well, but does not seem to took some time off coming to the Olympics, and seems to be riding in top form as well. So it's part of snowboarding that you're pushing the limits. You're going to have to pay your dues, and there's going to be some crashes involved. So it's always very inspiring and beautiful to see when athletes have that adversity and bounce back from it.
Oh, yes, completely. You know, it's something, it's oftentimes, you know, different injuries, you know, snowboarding at this elite level, it can be really hard on the body. Injuries are not uncommon, but, you know, also the back is common.
8 years since Troy fell. Almost 20 since he left us. Where is he?
The Odyssey in theaters this summer.
Person right now in the ranking, you know, the riding from her energy. We're sitting in a booth watching this on a screen, and it was like you could feel it through the television. Like it was absolutely explosive. I mean, just I feel like that was a textbook, as you mentioned a second ago. That was a textbook flow state from both of those runs. I mean, Maddie just absolutely on fire, and so great to see riders when they're at that level, and just such a special treat as a viewer.
It is indeed, and yeah, she gets into that positive headspace. You hear her talking to herself. Those positive self-affirmations at the top, and I was reading a really cool article just yesterday in the Snowboarders Journal where great write-up on Maddie in there, and talks about how she gets ready for halfpipe competitions. I didn't know this about her. She watches The Office.
Oh, wait, I have a question. The American version or the British version?
Let's see if I can find
Promise me you will come back.
Live the Kid. The Odyssey in theaters this summer.
Maddie coming out of Mammoth Lakes, California, but yeah, what better way to just get yourself relaxed for a competition day than just watch a nice, lighthearted humor
And
The Office to get you going.
And probably petting some really cute dogs. You know,
Yeah, shout out
Maddie.
to her dog Pippi.
Yes, Maddie's such an animal lover. She's an advocate for animal rescue and adoption, and which is just absolutely amazing. Speaking of Mammoth Mountain, also though, so many of our top contenders right now, that's where they train, that's where they come out of. I mean, it is, Mammoth has such a legendary reputation in the world of halfpipe for just being the proving grounds for these riders.
Yeah, they breed snowboard talent, especially in the halfpipe and these 22-foot wall transitions. And there's only a handful of halfpipes of that size in the States, in the world. I mean, it's quite the effort.
8 years since Troy fell. Almost 20 since he left us. Where is he?
The Odyssey in theaters this summer.
Amazing constructions of a halfpipe as you see here in this
And of course, talking about pristine halfpipes here at Livigno, an absolutely gorgeous one. Livigno has a heritage as a real freestyle oasis in Europe.
on the front side air. And a great run. It's going to be an improvement for Young Lu from her first run, if I am remembering correctly, but I don't think this will affect our top 12.
She's currently sitting in 18th place with a 42.5, and she needs to get higher than a 75.25 to bump her teammate, Rusha Tong, out and eke into that top 12. Take a second look as the judges deliberate on whether this is going to shake up the finals, but I'm not positive this is going to beat her teammate's score, and it is not going to be an improvement for Yang Lu, unfortunately. So the Chinese rider will end the day outside of the finals line. Emily Arthur, three-time Olympian for Team Australia, regular footed and ready to drop in. Looking to just ride her best, have a good time, and leave nothing on the table, she said about these games, her third time here. And Emily Arthur dropping in.
Three-time Olympian, regular footer coming forward for this first hit. Backside 900. And under-rotated that on the first run and goes for it again there, and so close to getting it down. And now just doing some snowboarding for herself, for the people out there, the beautiful method air.
So unfortunately not the run she was hoping to put down, but Emily is such a strong rider. The half pipe can be it can give and it can take away, unfortunately, sometimes, and today was not Emily's day, but seasoned competitor, love to watch her snowboard, and she'll end the day in 24th position.
And just great vibes always anytime you see her riding as well. So another great ambassador of
And the younger Edel sister, Kona, coming out of Germany, dropping in for her second run. She's sitting on a 38.25 from her first run in 20th position. Looking for some improvement to crack into that top 12. Of course, Wu Shatong sitting in that 12th position at 75.25. That's the number that Kona needs to beat. And Wu sitting there on that bubble, hoping to remain in finals contention. Regular footed rider, 18 years old. Also a really competitive surfer. Surf podiums in this girl's history.
Very cool.
Yes.
I know that.
Yeah.
Name like Kona. Shout out to the wife of the Edel girls up in Miami. Starting it off with the switch, backside 540. Into the switch, frontside 3, the cab 3. Oh, great frontside air. Great amplitude on that. Into the backside 540 with the mute grab. Frontside 720. Into the cab 720. And a solid run there for a Kona Edel. Really love the tidbit about surfing. I didn't know that, but that makes sense. Both the Edel girls with the nod to Hawaii with their first names.
Yeah, they're both are rippers. They do a lot of wave pool surfing over in Germany. So again, check out the IG, their IG accounts for some really kind of cool clips. I mean, not even kind of cool, very cool. So we take a second look at Kona's run, and I think this could be an improvement, but is it enough to break into that top 12? I'm not totally positive because we're seeing such big spins from the high-ranking riders right now. Solid run, but I'm not quite sure if it's going to be enough to propel her.
You see right there, Sai Shutong Tong giving a high five to her teammate Wu Xiaotong, who's on the bubble, as the German coaches praise that run, because that was a beautiful run by Kona, but I agree with you. I don't think it's going to be enough to clear the top 12.
And a 43.25, so be in 18th position to end the day, but at only 18 years old, bright future ahead for her, for sure.
Yeah, very stylish ride. Spread the aloha out there.
And last but certainly not least, she's going to close out our day, give us the ender for women's snowboard qualifications. Leilani Etel, 24-year-old elder Etel sister, got 11th place in Beijing. Getting ready to provide a perfect ending for an excellent day. Leilani Etel dropping in.
Regular footer, final athlete on the outside looking in, dropping in switch for the first hit here with the switch method. Great execution on that. Into the cab, 720 brings her back around and forward with the backside alley-oop. Links that into the backside 540. And the front side 720 for Leilani Etel.
Solid run.
Solid run indeed. Is it better than a 75.25 of Wu Xiaotong for that final spot in the finals? I don't think it's going to bump her into the top 12, but great run, and I love that switch method.
Yeah, really
And the
putting out for
backside.
the people. Nicky Slay. Yes. Yeah, I'm on the same page with you. I think this was a really solid run. I think she can be super stoked on this, but I do not know that it's going to crack into that top 12.
Frontside 720, truck driver there. And the switch method in the backside alley-oop, the Indy alley-oop there. In that run, a couple highlights for me, and amazing riding on display.
So a 67.5, and oh my gosh, she got very, very close. 13th place. Just one below the cut line, and that means that Wu Xiaotong will advance into finals. But congrats, Leilani. Heck of an effort. That was a great run.
Yeah, congrats to all the women throwing down amazing riding. Again, sending positive vibes to Wu Jiayu, tough crash, and then also Li Nayu,
So here at the Livigno Halfpipe, what a day for women's snowboarding, for snowboarding as a whole. Chloe Kim, our top qualifier, followed by Shara Shimizu and Maddie Mastro. 1, 2, 3. They all put on such a show for us. We have our 12 qualifiers for finals day, and this is going to be a showdown because these women let it rip today. And
Holy fuck, dude, that only took like a fucking hour and a half.